Okay, sound check, sound check. Can you guys hear me? I'm talking kind of loud, projecting a little bit. Not sure if you guys can hear clearly. Rob, go talk, see if they can hear you.
Yep, welcome from the other side of the camera. Figure out how directional this microphone is, but probably should be fine. Oh, we are live, and I'm coming out of my phone.
So, were both of us clear, guys? Did you like that volume? What was...
Audio is 5 by 5. So yes, we're good.
Okay.
Sounds like we are on board.
Okay. So...
Voice floor is fairly high, no need to talk so loud. Yeah, so we can probably talk in a normal conversation.
Okay.
Albeit that fan someday.
Is there anything we can do to mute that fan a little bit? Like,
oh, not
no,
safely.
yeah, we don't want to do that. Okay, at some point, maybe we'll...
I mean, move the laptop further away from the microphone is potentially, although it's nice for it to be right here.
Yeah.
If someday we get a desktop set up, then it would be more convenient to put the box elsewhere, but...
Maybe. Okay, looks like everything is working. Yes. Video. Oh, here's complaints. Controller's charged. Okay, are you in the chat yet?
I am looking at chat.
Oh yeah, let me post this to Twitter and Facebook. And I will be ready to go. Oh, actually, let's see. Can I hold this up? Does that still is really dependent?
Yeah, I mean, that's also the center point of the lights.
Is it? Yeah, okay. Oh, that is, yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess it's just a matter of you have to hold it right.
Yeah, we'll be careful.
Okay. Oh shoot! You know what I do I want to bring up the chat in the headset. Oh no, there's a lot of things people have been saying.
A lot of people mostly talking about things they're doing while they're waiting. Some people saying the stream is cutting out. We should be continuous now. The live is weird. That's no good.
The live is weird. What do you mean, Josh? Is it still cutting out?
Nothing anymore. Audio is pulsing in and out. Okay, if we have...
Nothing anymore, he says.
Okay, seems okay now. If we continue having issues, let us know. I sort of see that.
Okay. Let's see if this...
Give things a minute to be running and see that
I just realized I put something up on the screen that could have potentially had... No, I think I'm good.
Looks like it's your YouTube interface.
Yeah.
As long as there's no stream key.
Yep, no stream key is visible.
That's the major concern. It's so smooth. Really, this frame counter is here so we can brag about it running in 144 FPS.
Yep. Except the annoying part is the video still isn't synchronized, and we're going to have to do that eventually. And we still don't know why. Guys, who else was here? But we noticed that the ball has this annoying physics thing, which we're going to have to solve, where if it rolls along the ground, it just totally breaks physics. We don't know what's going on there.
That's way faster than it was before, too. Whoop.
Sorry, I clicked the button.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome, and thank you for coming out to live stream number 2, the CNOVR second live stream here. And so this whole live stream is basically a sort of playground, this sort of mixed mixy environment that lets us go edit VR games and play them and change things like in real time. So like Rob can go change code on my laptop from his laptop, and without even missing a frame, okay, sometimes it does miss a frame, I see the update in my experience. So the same thing goes for things like 3D models and like, well, any component within the game, within this environment, models, images, shader code, any of that, all of that is dynamically updatable as like the code is changed on the fly. So this sort of interface lets us control all of that. One of the other neat things here is that the camera itself is on
It's tracked.
yeah, the camera is a tracked camera. So if I pop it off, okay, I'm not doing too hot on this one.
Okay.
I need help here.
Okay, I got you. I shall.
Okay.
I can camera.
So the neat part about this is it lets us kind of play in this sort of mixed VR reality space. So like we have this ball like right here that's now in front of me, and whoa, and then also like say if we have the ball and it's behind me, now all of a sudden the ball is behind me. And we can go abuse that and be able to do kind of interesting things in this sort of environment. So you guys can see what I see, but from your point of view, so you can see me seeing you, which actually the weirder part about all of this is I can actually see you seeing me seeing you, which is, I guess that's just a little bit weird there. Because
Oh yeah.
I can go hello, and then, you know.
And then slowly back through the
Yeah.
copies of the void.
Okay, so that's kind of where we are with a lot of this stuff here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see any more chat going on. Is that a bug on my computer? Is something going wrong, or is just people really that confused here?
I
Yeah,
should
you probably mount that back in place here.
figure out that. I assume.
Yeah, the other kind of interesting part there is you guys can watch us as we code. So like this is my desktop, and this window can be kind of brought forward whenever we're changing code, so you guys can comment on the code that we're working on. Yeah, it's all open source. Go check check the description to go get the repo, and you guys can check it out, make pull requests, and we can go merge some of that stuff live here on video.
Yeah, chat's doing all right.
Okay.
If you are up to date, so.
Neat. Okay. So we're still expecting a few more people that are going to drop by, some coming, some leaving, and we will be going from there. There's a couple things that we changed since last time. Actually, so Rob, just to test it out, do you want to open up a shader file from your laptop and make sure that it still works?
Sure.
So open up in the assets folder the fake lines, I think it is.
CIFS is yelling at me, so I'll just use your laptop if that's all right.
Sure.
Right in front of the camera.
No.
I'm
Just
not
hold
gonna
Alt
know.
F2. Slash YouTube slash CNOVR.
Oh, cool.
And then in there, it'll be under the assets folder. Here, we'll pull this up so you guys can see it too.
Yeah.
In the assets folder.
Working on. And I see fragmented fake lines.
Yeah, fake lines right there.
All right.
So you guys should just be able to kind of see. Actually, no, you can totally see clearly.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is say modify something. So we have thickness or extra thickness and sharpness up top. So change extra thickness to like 4.5 or something huge. And save it.
Save.
And now, as soon as he changes it, the whole universe is extra line thick.
Extra thick.
One of the reasons we did this was we found some problems recently with, oh my gosh, that's concerning.
That is cool though.
That is weird.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Let's break it. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's like extra skinny lines right now. And so there's a few reasons behind it. One was the way we were rendering it before was kind of janky. And this makes it work a lot better. Also, it works a lot faster because it's only a single pass of geometry now instead of multiple passes. So that was one of the things we changed since last time. I can't really remember the other things that we worked on other than, I guess, everything we've listed so far.
Yeah, we added a flag for VR controllers moving the pointer on the screen, and some debug setting in the camera. We worked a lot on the physics of this ball, and I think discovered some improvements, but also, not in a way that was perfectly unbroken as physics always are.
Yeah, we got to figure that out at some point. Probably not going to be on the slides. Go. Talk.
Yeah. Oh, and the floating at the controller as opposed to just in a specific spot, so you can wizard hover the orb in your hands. Because obviously, why wouldn't you want to do that? If you can be a wizard.
Okay, it's a little bit too high. Maybe we should make that lower because.
Yeah. What do we think that was?
That would be an OVR ball / OVR ball.c. Yeah, that definitely does feel too high. Like, even if I was just playing this game and not in mixed reality.
No, yeah, I would want it. It did feel it's like generally at least above your head. I think it was a meter above your controller.
Yeah, I don't know.
It must be an offset. Oh, this is a very long.
It is a very long file. We should probably start splitting that apart at some point. Because things like the background don't need to be in that file. That file really only needs to define like the gameplay mechanics.
Yeah.
It would also be nice to make it so the background didn't reload every time we save the file.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Although, actually, I'm wondering, what does that look like on stream? Does that actually glitch hard, or does it just barely?
When we
save the file. Yeah, save it real quick. Oh yeah, so it's like one frame of glitch.
Yeah, I don't think so. I can't really even notice the glitch on stream.
You might not see it because, so this is rendering in headset, as you guys can see, at 144, but the video stream is happening only at 60 FPS, so there are frames that I see that you can't see.
Aha.
In fact, I think most frames you can't see. Whoa! Oopsies, that didn't work out.
Oh, nice. Does that get rid of GL lines? The
What are you
fake line. The question from chat was that the fake lines, was that replacing GL lines?
So it replaces GL lines on the background, not on this sort of superstructure here and the controllers. We could try actually seeing what the controllers look like if we do it that way. It would render way faster. Because actually what's going on here, it's difficult to see, but there's rendering like 20 copies of the controller over and over and over to kind of provide a bit of motion blur. But that's not necessary. We could just not
make it an object.
Yeah, we could just make it an object and then that would make it run much better and also be opaque and stuff like that. Oh yeah, so what were you doing? You were changing something. Also, check texts. Or let me check texts.
Sorry.
Okay, so he's going to be a few more minutes.
Okay.
What were you doing? What was that?
I was. We were going to alter the place where the ball was hovering. I don't remember any search terms for that hovering functionality, but I'm guessing something like hover? No.
Trigger?
Trigger? Right, because it's when you pull the trigger.
You should probably have commented the code. Is this it? No, this is not it, is it?
Yeah.
No, maybe this is it. Look, scroll down a little bit. Target equals, that looks like 1 meter.
Yeah, no, totally.
Change that to 0.1. Also add some keywords in that comment so we can...
Yeah.
Oh, you can't see me. Scroll down. Move the mouse up, mouse down.
Here.
Down, that one.
Line number me here.
484.
44. Target equals, oh, right, okay, so the Y, yeah, gotcha. So let's...
Make that like 0.5.
I also wonder, is this relative to position? If we were to add something to like a Z vector, would it be in front of the player or is it going to be in world space?
It's all world space.
Okay, never mind.
I don't know. I actually kind of like this. Feels really like.
Well, here, let me try this actually. So if I do this and then you do both triggers.
Wait, what are you doing? So this is one trigger.
I've set the offset to 0.
Oh, I like that. So like I can kind of hold it in the middle now.
Yeah. I mean, it's sort of an issue of not being able to do that. Maybe if it was.
Wait, so if I do just one, yeah, but I don't like that.
Yeah,
the
it's too close to your
just
hand,
one
obviously.
is weird.
So let's do a small value like so. So it should be just a little bit above your wrist.
Okay.
And we get the.
I'm gonna go kick it and see how that feels. So if I pull it back now, no, it's still too low.
It's way too low. Okay.
Yeah.
Go back to half.
Let's try that. Kick it off into the distance. Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. Oh, that feels right. I like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I really do like that.
Half a meter. Oh yeah. Make sure I saved.
Oh, I'll make sure. Yeah. So I think what's actually going on is it's pushing it up here, like a little bit higher, but then gravity is kind of dragging.
Oh, yeah.
So what we can do is we can let that time out, or actually what we can do is we can
hit it off.
Hit it off into the distance. Don't touch the new ball. Hold this here. Yeah, and that's definitely higher.
Yeah.
So that's up there, and then as soon as we touch it, now it drifts down. So that feels about right.
Huh.
I'm liking that.
Yeah. I mean, it certainly feels acceptable. It's interesting that it's different. I suppose because it's not just grabbing it 100%. It's grabbing it partially.
Is the code on the screen? Is that visible?
It's a little far back, and I mean it's readable to me. There we go. And then a little to the left.
I'm trying to just not cover too much of the background.
Yeah.
Can you see the sun at all still, or no?
No. The background's totally hidden.
You can look at this.
Or you can push it to the right, and I can move the camera this way.
No, let's just. What we can do is we'll just shrink this down and.
Anyway.
Oh yeah. You will need to move the camera a little bit. That's right.
That's just fine. So there we go. Now the sun's peeking out.
Yeah, but it's not going to be.
Do you like the idea of just put it on the floor? Floor code.
What on the floor? Oh, put the image. Oh yeah. What does that look like actually? Is that what somebody said in chat?
Yeah. Axel Crusher, I think, said it was Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh.
Is that readable at all?
Oh,
that's
not even a little bit.
Come on.
I'm sorry. We tried.
I don't know. Let's see. What happens if we make it just stupid big?
Oh, it's so aesthetic, though. Just be like, what did you carpet your apartment with? Oh, my text editor. What? Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually kind of fun. Now I'm like bouncing the ball on the code.
Yeah. Bouncing the ball on the code that makes the ball. Yeah, I think if it's tolerable, it's fine. Yeah, alright, sounds good. Can't read it, but I love it. We can use it on 1/4 of the stream. I suppose.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah.
I think that's a glitch. I don't know if that was for real.
What's up? What happened?
It's like the ball glitched through the racket. Oh no, that was just me.
Okay. Too fat. I mean, it's also coming closer to your wrist now. Previously, it was decently easy to play paddleball because you could just summon it towards your head and then bat it away. Oh, because you have to mess with gravity as well.
Or we could make it so. Well, I don't. I like it like this. I'd rather not.
Yeah.
There's one big thing I've learned about live streams is don't fix problems that don't really need to be fixed.
Sure.
So this feels right. Okay.
Good enough to keep rolling.
Woo. Oh.
Oh, I see your back.
Do you guys see the red lines when they shoot? Is that clear, like to the...
When it goes to the background?
Oh yeah, you can kind of see it, but it's not like the depressing feeling I get of seeing all of these red lines around me of like, oh, I just
when
lost.
you failed. Yeah. It'll be more of, oh no, it's not going to render in the background. Never mind.
Yeah. It might. Try it. Turn it around.
Oh.
All the way, all the way. If I'm behind it, it should work.
Yeah. Oh, there it
we go.
is. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
So now we can watch your failure in real time. Yeah, look at that.
Boom.
Boom. Boom. Shame.
Look at all those points I'm losing. Okay.
Oh no. Alright. What if we put the fake lines shader on the paddles?
Let's do it. Pull open the code here. Actually, do you want to go in VR, and then I will change that code?
Sure. I have a. I'm guessing that it includes altering one of the paddle.
Nope.
No.
All of that is editable in a cleaner way. Okay, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Face. Thing. Adjust the thing because the head is huge.
So the line shader requires that we use barocentric coordinates so that it knows how close to the edge it is. And what that does is it replaces the texture coordinates with just the distance to the edge of each triangle.
Pull the panel off the front of the VR head.
Pull it.
I pulled this off.
Put it back on. Wiggle it. It has magnets. You'll figure it out.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Nothing is broken.
And if it was, that's okay. We,
There it is. All right, got it.
So once we do that, instead of rendering all the time slots, we'll just pick one and go with it. I don't know which time slot to use.
Oh. Did you say it was, should it be number 14?
No, it's like time slots, there's like some way to know which time slot, because it's like a rotating queue of which ones are available. For right now, let's just use 0 to see if we can get it to get off the ground, and then we'll figure out which one is the right one.
Right.
There's a special paddle called paddle solid? Paddle solid, yeah. Paddle solid. So we will do paddle solid.
Check. Yeah, that seems fine.
And we will do this up a few lines. Up here. No, up here where we're rendering fake lines. So I'm going to just save and we'll see what happens. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
That exploded in a horrific way.
It's in my face. All right. Oh, and something has. No, wait.
So something is extremely
broken
broken right now.
I've gone into a Steam VR menu.
Oh, click the little button on the little.
Just returned it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well.
Oh, hey!
Hey, look at that.
That's
Okay. So they're big and they're. It's okay. In my left eye, they're solid. In my right eye, the inner paddle is visible through the. So the what was previously the model, like what previously the paddle looked like, is visible through the wireframe.
Yep. Give me a second. Let me try something.
Which is curious.
That's weird.
Hold on. Continue rolling. Yeah, the
Let's
world
try
is
that
just
again.
weird.
You're gonna have to start clicking that thing down a couple times.
That is okay.
That is the wrong mesh, but at least now it should be more consistent.
Okay. Yep, we have a consistent mesh.
Let's try this.
We are.
Hey!
Hey! Look at that. There's the paddle. All right. Cool. It's only it's behind the. Okay. So in my left eye, everything looks good. In my right eye, it is behind the code. As is. There's like a black object attached to my face, or just on the left side. That seems to be. Oh wait, is that the headset model? Maybe. Has my right eye gone? Does my right eye count as being in front of?
Let's try not rendering those things for a moment and see what happens.
Right. So pedals are gone.
Is your face fixed?
I still have. Oh, that's interesting. So I still have an object in my right eye, and the camera preview Okay, so the plane through which I can see the camera preview and the debug menu is rotated 90 degrees, I think, from where it should be. You might want to look at this. It's like I can see the camera preview just fine, but in my right eye, there's a quad attached to the center of my face, and it is pointed outward from my face as opposed to, I'm assuming, just overlaying and showing itself to me.
Okay, I'll take a look at that. I just got another text, so...
Okay. We might need to run down and let this one in.
I will give this to you, and you can go down, and I will start to debug this mystery extra thing.
Okay.
Hey, somebody's going to be down to let you in. Are you at the bottom, at the first floor? Okay, somebody will be down in a second.
Cool. Does this scan in as well?
No, it's just... Oh, I need to give you a key.
I can get back and forth.
Okay, I just need you, like, he's on the phone. Well, actually, he'll just... Okay. Yeah, everything's fine. Okay.
Okay, let's see here.
Let's see what he was talking... Oh my gosh, he's right. What is going on there? That is something. Left eye is fine. Right eye is hosed. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. I don't know what that looks like to you guys. I mean, I guess it does look right from your point of view, but no, something is definitely messed up inside the headset. Also, this makes me want to tweak that shader. I want the color to actually be the absolute value. And then both sides of this. Perfect, that worked. I don't even know how to explain it. Tell you what, let's pull it up so you guys can see what I'm seeing, and then you guys can see how weird this is. Or not. Wow, it's so messed up you can't even see the sunset correctly. So you guys can't see this, but something is superhosed. Let's try undoing everything I just did. Hey, so that worked. Why does that work? But if I comment out this code up here, it doesn't work. Let's see here. Yeah, it's like something's... Yeah, I don't remember the thing, though. Like, why would the... Wait, depth mask, false. Okay, so now it looks wrong, but for an interesting reason. Oh, because it's rendering over top of itself, so that would be fine. So yeah, it looks like that was. I didn't realize I turned off depth masking. Okay, so let's try doing all that again. So we'll render the player area, we'll render the paddles, and we'll render the isosphere. So let's see what the paddles look like. Paddles are that weird sort of mega thick paddles. So what's actually going on here is it's rendering a collision model with the outside. This is how I originally did the collisions with the paddles. That has since changed. Now this isn't even necessary. I no longer need the inflated geometry. But we'll just select which thing we render. So I will say paddle area solid, render mesh is 1. And then what'll happen is it'll present it as a regular paddle. So that's working now. But now the isosphere is all hosed. So yeah, we got to figure out how to. Not sure what's going on there. So let's try to make the isosphere, instead of GL lines, GL triangles. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? What's up? Hey.
Hello. I got my food.
Excellent. This is Gabe. Say hi, Gabe.
Hello.
Oh, dude.
So we currently have 39 people on.
Oh, nice. Alright, what do we got going?
So I fixed the controllers. It turns out it was like a depth masking thing, which was like some terrible trick I was trying to do before.
Okay.
I feel like by just switching away from the lines altogether and making there not be any more terrible tricks, we'll just be in a better place.
Probably.
So let's just keep doing that.
Okay. Well,
So
I'm no longer in dual eye headache land, so.
yes, something was super weird there. Okay. So isosphere, GL lines. Wait. No, we want triangles. Triangles. Yeah, there's the sphere. Why is the sphere black?
Yes, the sphere is all black.
Why would that be?
That's not ideal. Is it using fake lines now as well?
It is using fake lines.
Well, it should be just set. It's not like the value changes in the shaders, so.
No.
Is it rendering on the inside?
Tell you what, let's make it like the lines extra visible.
I have a thought.
Okay, go for it. What do you think it could be?
Well, if it is rendering inwards, then nope, it's invisible on the inside as well.
Okay. Tell you what, I'm just going to set all lines to a certain color and we'll see what that looks like.
Sure.
Okay, and it's still black somehow.
It's
How is
still
that?
black.
Oh! I'm a moron. So remember what I said earlier on in this thing about when we load the object, we have to specify that it needs to be barocentric coordinates?
Yes.
I did not tag the isosphere with that. There we go.
There it is.
Hey!
Wow, that looks so good.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
We have ourselves a nice.
Oh man, it feels more solid now.
Yeah, well, being. Oh yeah, no, it definitely feels like a.
Feels
like an object.
okay. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. This whole thing to try to do janky lines this whole time has been such a mistake.
The answer was draw object.
I have a neat thing called, I think it's fake lines. Oh, I don't have it still. Oh. I had a thing where it'll just do alpha for fake lines anywhere that it's black, so it just kind of, yeah.
It would still be semi-transparent.
Right. I don't know. Okay, so that was neat. Let's now clean up the code a little bit, because we don't need the paddle anymore. At all. The old paddle. We need the new paddle. And we still need to figure out which paddle to render, or like which matrix to use when rendering the paddle. I don't know how to do that. It's
Oh, funky.
so here it is. It'll be the racket slot -1 So so we'll call this int draw matrix slot is bracket slot -1 plus time slots times 2 maybe? I think that might be it.
Because we were drawing multiple copies still?
We're only drawing one copy, but we're picking it at random.
That's not ideal. Whoa! Oh,
That's
you are
super wrong.
Yeah, we are now drawing.
Oh, it's plus time slots times 2. There we go.
All the time. There we go.
Does it feel latent, or does it feel kind of like on par?
So there's literally an optical illusion that produces this effect. So I believe it is laggy.
Okay. So what we can do is we can try -2. Still laggy?
Yes. Yes, definitely.
Okay.
It
Plus
slides
1.
off my-
Now try.
Whoa.
Whoa! Now it's super laggy.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
not ideal.
Okay, let's go. Just keep it as -1. It may just have always been laggy because it's not. Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if it's because you can see it in the disconnection between the controller model and the paddle model.
Yeah. So do that, and I'm going to add one, and we can see what the difference is. Ready?
Okay. Yep.
So shake it around. Is that looks worse to me?
Here, I can do a consistent kind of motion.
That is worse, though, right?
I believe so. Can you set it back for me?
Okay.
Yeah, it's worse.
This is worse.
Or no, sorry, the other one. This is
Okay.
better. I
Let's
have
just keep this as is.
to pull
Then.
faster to get to the edge.
Okay, so I'm going to go remove all of this code because we don't need it anymore. Holy cow! What is this stuff?
Oh, you can't sort of feel it, but
What is going on here?
I'm standing in front
Oh,
of it.
explosions. Okay, that's fair.
Oh, nope, now I've lost my... Now I've lost my
What?
stream preview and I have no idea. Oh, there we are. Hello.
You've lost your what?
Oh, no, it went behind the debug. I was trying to get out of the way of the code, but I lost my visibility on the stream preview. There we go.
Why is there lag? Okay, so the lag is because we only do physics with the frames after we know what they are, but the controllers themselves are rendered predictively. So like you'll see where the controller should be when it gets there, but we don't do physics with that data because it would be less precise.
Right.
So it's okay if there's 1 frame lag, I think.
Yeah, so the paddle is actually where the system thinks the controller is. The controller is where the system thinks the controller will be, which turns out is more real-time accurate feeling than otherwise, which is interesting. Yeah, you can see the sort of shakiness, but I wonder, does that mean the controller will go out further? Not really.
It's unlikely to be perceivable. So like the only reason I think you can see that is because you have a reference object.
Mm-hmm.
I think in general it shouldn't be very perceivable.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly, it's ahead of the thing, but it might be acceptably ahead of the thing.
I want to try something. I want to do. I would love to just try to make the explosions be additively rendered. So like the sparks that happen. So like touch the ball, let there be sparks.
Yeah.
Or like hold it and drag it and then force it to spark.
Like so.
So it looks weird to me, like you can almost see into the background where there are sparks. Which, I don't know, maybe that's fine.
I see. I mean, because they're coming through because it happens, because we get sparks through the...
No, I just mean like you can see through the green screen where there are sparks.
Oh.
Or maybe that, I don't know what's going on there.
I'm not sure. In any case. I see. So you think we're getting green bleed when that happens?
I'm not sure.
Oh, no, yeah. I guess, because the sparks are pretty rainbow, but they're kind of...
Oopsies. Goodbye, ball.
Yeah. Sorry, I was needing to grab the
thing. Seems comparable.
Okay, so what can we do next?
Exactly.
So I had mentioned to Gabe this whole thing, and then he, when I mentioned the whole gravity thing, so you might want to move that out of the way, move the window out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
If Rob here goes and like kind of tosses that off, like toss the ball off towards the sunset, but then call it back to yourself. So like toss it up into the air.
Yep.
Actually, Gabe, do you want to describe what you were talking about, or are you still eating?
I'm mostly done eating.
Or do you want to?
Oh my
would
gosh,
you like to play it?
Oh no, I was just saying like, so when you hit it, if you hit it over towards like the sun there while it's still up in the air, try to recall it. Yeah. So the idea was you could have like a kind of a type ring to try to hit the thing through as a target. And then you could try to hit it through one direction, which would give you kind of a result like a, success, green kind of circle.
Yeah.
And then you could hit it past it purposefully, but with some spin, and then recall it through the circle.
I see.
So you get like super bonus points for that.
Right, hitting it through backwards. So yeah,
Exactly.
because you can hit it like around a thing and then pull it straight back.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, so we could just basically do just a ring model and then a collision and detect the direction of travel of the ball during the collision. And
Like if you had like a surface, like a transparent surface that spans the interior of the ring, then I don't know if you can have the ball if it collides with that, or if like at any point one of the triangles of the ball points sort of span the surface. Would something like that work, Charles?
Sorry, I was distracted with other logistical stuff. Give me a second. I can. Sorry. Okay, go for it. Say that again.
I was saying one way that you might be able to implement it would be if you had kind of a surface that spanned the interior of the rink. As far as like the collision physics on it, maybe one simple way would be to see if any of the vertices that are inside your sphere there span like on two sides of the surface. Like I don't know how do you do
So the way this works right now is the sphere is actually just a point.
Oh, okay.
And what we say is when we collide with a mesh, we say, hey, collide with this mesh and assume that you have this radius. So what we could do is you could have a ring that has like an outside, I guess, and then you could have fake geometry on the inside of the ring, and you could put two pieces of geometry, one in the front and one in the back, and then you could tell like when it hits one of those pieces or the other piece of geometry.
Right.
Which then raises the question, what do you want it to do if it hits the rim? Just like bounce off or like a rim shot or what?
I mean, yeah, probably something like that. I mean, I guess the question is, how hard is it to add like a test surface into the field that you could use to sort of like shoot
pretty
stuff
good.
through?
Actually, let's try this. Bring the FPS back, somebody says.
Sure. Good.
I'm also going to tweak this a little bit. You probably should stand a little bit more to your right.
Okay. A little more camera right.
There you go. Perfect. Okay.
There we go.
Oh. Okay, so what I'll do then is I will start by opening Blender. And then how big do you think the ring should be? Oh, drag the window so that they can see it.
Right.
I was thinking for simplicity, just start literally with like a rectangle, like a 1D, sort of 2D.
So colliding with geometry is easier than even colliding with a rectangle. Well, I mean, I guess you could just implicitly write the equation, and that would be the easiest. But
sure.
it is pretty easy to just collide with. That's super not visible, by the way.
No, yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to get it to.
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
So if I go create a torus, I mean, like I guess that's what I'll try right now. So I'll do. Come on, dude!
I'm sorry.
Killing me. Wait, now it's upside down. What's going on?
Wait. Is
It's
that?
upside down from my point of view.
I see. It's also upside down from my point of view. I'm a bad prop person. Okay. Let's put that like camera right and pretty visible.
Oh, it's also. Oh no, that's right. That is right. Okay. Okay.
That's pretty good.
So we're gonna create a torus, and we're gonna rotate Y 90, and so we have a torus there. Oh, but Y up. So. Oh no. It inverts that on export, so we're fine there. We probably don't want it to be that detailed, so let's not do that. So create new torus. Major segments. Let's reduce that down. How many segments? 12. That looks reasonable to me. What do you guys think?
I mean, 8 would be sort of like a nice, 80s number. To go with,
8?
Yep.
As in, like, less. It's got to be.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. That's a washer.
Okay. And then what would we do for the minor segments? 4? That looks terrible. 6?
Sure.
Oh, I see. For
That looks kind of cool.
Yeah, okay, we could do
the
that.
6 is all right.
So how big would this thing be?
I would make it at least 3 times bigger.
Oh, right.
3 meters is. Oh yeah, that makes sense because if it's off in the distance.
Yeah, it's. We're gonna want it to be pretty big. At least at start.
Okay, yeah, that looks pretty wacky.
How big is that sort of garage door opening at the end?
I don't remember.
Yeah, sort of
Also,
warehouse wall kind of a deal.
are there any Blender experts in there? It's how do you specify the actual position in like world coordinates of objects? I know there's a way to do it. Is it like N? It's N! Oh my gosh, I actually remembered a key in Blender.
Whoa.
That never ever happens. Okay, so now we have an object. It's 0, 0, 0. It'll be like that, off in the distance. And so that'll be mesh number 1. And then we're going to create a circle? No? I don't think so.
What are you trying to do?
Like a cylinder in the middle.
Cylinder? Is that right? Well, I don't know. Like, maybe it should be a circle. Oh, also we need to triangulate things, because my engine does not understand how...
Oh, you're trying to do the collision.
Yeah.
So you can make it so it'll still pass through it, right?
Yes. We can make it so when it collides, we can decide what to do.
I see. Do you have to name that surface something so that it's easy to keep track of?
We just have them set by IDs.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have like surface 1, surface 2, and surface 3. Also, that's really wrong. What is... Uh-oh. Thunder, what, are you drunk? What the heck?
It's
What is going on here? Why does it... Is... What? Oh, whatever. Now it's happy. Okay. So we'll bump this towards the front. Okay. So that's one side. Duplicate. We'll bump another one. We need to... How... Flip. Normals? Ah, there we go. So now we should have 3 objects. We have a front, a middle, and a back. Okay. And we will call this a ring. OVR ball. Oh, nope, wrong folder. YouTube. CNOVR OVR ball. Call this a ring. Save. And we will export as an OBJ model. We'll call it ring.obj. And then I will look at ring.obj and make sure it looks reasonable. So some of the things we're looking for is, it looks like the first object is at oh, it did not rotate the axes. Okay, let's try that again. Export, OBJ model. Oh, yeah, okay, we do actually need this to be 90. That didn't work.
Why can't you just rotate it when you actually put it into the...
We can, but I hate doing that.
Manually? I mean, we'd probably just have it manually, like, placed in-game first, yeah.
Give me a minute.
Sure.
I mean, you're using a pretty full-featured game engine here, right?
Your irony is... I don't even know. Is that loss? I don't know how you would...
Someone used the phrase, "You cut me to the quick, sir."
Yeah. Okay, so... I guess we'll just change it so a different direction is up. How do you... Oh, it's the stupid... That's what's wrong. There's like a camera. And there's a light. Get rid of that light. We don't have lights in this engine.
Ah.
Okay.
You don't need
RY90. Okay.
Lines.
0, 0, 0. Nope, that didn't work. That looks pretty good to me. Okay. Let's export. Export as OBJ. So let's take a peek again. So now X is stable, which is not what I wanted. Because down the path is plus Z. So R...
So Z should be stable.
Say it again?
So Z... Well, yeah. Plus Z, so Z should be stable. If there's a ring. If there's a ring.
Yes,
plane
Z
as well.
should be stable.
Yeah.
Wait, how is Z stable if Y is...
Well, if you're drawing a circle, yeah, in this plane, you'll have varying X and Y values.
Hold on. What is going on here? So if that's... Z is stable in this view. Oh, this is a bummer. Let's just change it this way. Okay, this should make it easier. Okay, Z is stable now. So the first one looks like Z is negative, the second one is Z is positive, and then the third one is that crazy donut. Okay.
Okay.
So we're good now. All of them look like they're triangles. Let's go try loading it on in. Let's see if anybody is saying anything in chat.
Sorry,
You can triangulate everything on... Yes, I know there's a checkbox, but it's easier if you just work in what it is that you're dealing with. Okay, so we have objects, model, so we'll call it play area. Let's call the next one ring. Ring model. Okay. And then we will load the ring down here. And we will put that there, and we will say ring, and we're going to also be doing barocentric coordinates. And then if we look up paddle solid, so that's rendered. We will also render the ring here. And we will need a pose for it, so because we'll be moving the ring around.
How do you specify the pose? Is it a...
It's a position and quaternion together. And I'm setting it to identity to begin with. And ring pose. So if we save it, it's going to explode, but in an interesting way.
Oh, it is an interesting way.
Oh yeah, it failed.
Oh, okay. Well, it rendered correctly for a second.
Hey, okay.
Oh, no, it's rendering correctly in general. It's just right in my face. Can I move it?
No, you
No.
can't move it.
Okay. Well,
let's
if
go
you put it at, positive Z, positive Y, because right now I'm guessing it's centered on 0, 0, 0, and I'm standing in it.
So what I'm going to do is, you guys can't see my code, but I'm going to go do this. 3,
Okay,
2, plus equals,
Here,
say,
I can fix this.
6 meters.
Maybe.
Okay, wait, I think I fixed it. Go.
Okay, it's now back in the failure region. And now it is, now it's over there.
Okay, that looks good.
Look at that.
We want to make it so it only renders the outside of the ring.
Yes.
So we'll change that. So what we can do is we can
It's the
say,
middle
you might
tool.
want to make it so people can see the code still.
Yeah.
So we'll say ring model, arrow, render mesh, and we'll set that to 2. Ready to... Boop. Okay, now we can see through the middle of the ring.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's neat. People still can't see the code.
Sorry.
It is a little big. Maybe we should scale that down some.
Maybe.
Well, move it all the
it
way
might be
to the-
alright if it's off in the distance.
Okay.
Exactly.
We'll see if I can aim at it.
Wow, this is an awkward set of...
Sorry, yeah.
What if you make the position equal to the ball position, so that you can just sort of hit it down to the end to track with each other? And then we can see the scaling.
Camera over there. Hello.
Is that better? No.
Potentially. Well, I mean, you only need to see the left side of the screen to read the code, but...
Oh yeah, there we go. The code is much better there. But I don't see the sun now. Oh, it's because the ring's in the way.
yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Did you hear that suggestion?
What?
I was saying that if you make the ring the ball position, then he can hit the ball down the thing, and then we can see what the ring looks like in various sort of places.
Oh yeah, we can go do that. Let's do
As
that.
like ridiculous as it sounds.
So ring, I'll just make it so the position is the same.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty big. Albeit that I don't know if my accuracy is good enough to hit it through the ring.
Oh, it's just literally copy 3D is the command. Comma.
Hey, I got one.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Did it work?
Yes. Yes, it did.
That looks hilarious.
Oh,
I think it's too big.
I believe it is too
pretty
big
big, yeah.
because even at the end, it's like almost the full size of the thing. Well, at the very end there, it's pretty small, angularly speaking, but it's hard to. The ball does not move slowly at distance.
That is hilarious looking.
Stop. Yeah, doesn't really stop so much as come flying back. But
What just broke? Oh my gosh, it crashed hard.
and then Steam landed. Oh, and we are back.
Hit the ball. That looks reasonable.
Oh, I wonder if it's. No, it looks alright, yeah.
Oh yeah, for hitting it through there. Yeah, it's definitely smaller. I think it would be right at the. Can I get you to? No, can't really get it to pause. But
If you print the position where it's at in real time,
We'll do that. Yeah, let's do
then
that.
when it gets to the spot that we like, we can look at the number.
Print F, %F, ring pose.pos of 2.
Ring pose.pos.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay.
cool. Okay. So do we want it sort of at the end panel or
Yeah,
so?
about 20.
Nah.
Oh, nope, missed it. Okay, try again.
2.
Bang. Oh.
Oh,
Well, yeah. I mean, well, actually, so you can sort of take the maximum. Because there we go. Well, it's gonna accelerate, isn't it? Gently bounce down the line.
Oh, that's a good way to do it.
And
So it's about 20.
bang.
Oh, 21 maybe? Let's just do it at 21.
Let's just do it.
So ring pose.pos of 2
Oh, and what
is
height?
21. No. We're just gonna do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, is it gonna
move out of the way. Move out of the way so people can see that.
I don't see the
Oh, wait.
ring actually.
Uh-oh.
Did you do negative or positive?
Oh, I did the wrong direction.
whoops.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, look at that.
And now you can't not hit it through.
Haha! Oh, I'm so good at this
Cheater
game, y'all.
mode, I love it.
Sweet. This is the best game.
Oh, that's awesome.
Trick shot.
No, this is kid mode.
Yeah.
This is for when you're learning.
Ah.
It's like, yeah, you get the ball through the ring. Now, see, it's actually a puzzle game to see if you can lose.
Oh, actually, when you play, you can type a certain sequence so that it pops up in this mode.
Just win mode. Oh, good.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Hilarious.
So it is a little. I mean, it's in front of. It's in front of the.
I really would want it in front because you want a little bit of time to like recover if something
What
weird
if it
happens.
Right.
moves?
Oh, and because we're trying to get it back, right? We're trying to get it through the back, yeah?
What do you mean through the back?
Well, we're going to
Well,
shoot it through the
if-
front or the back.
If the idea was to be able to hit it past and then pull it back.
Oh yeah, so it shouldn't be that far away. Let's try like 18.
Because if the def plane is right there.
People, it's also really hard for people to see where you are
sorry.
doing.
Yeah, let me hit it over there mostly. It's really good. I like this a lot. It's this ring that's like, no, you must score. You will get a hoop. I shall catch you.
That's hilarious.
Oh, somebody just suggested make the ring follow the ball, but add lag to it. So the challenge is that you want it to not go through.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, let's see what that
I-
feels like.
I think that's a paddle. I think we've just written Pong AI.
Ring
Oh,
pose
so-
dot pos.
Yeah, you're saying basically have it, it's
If-
effectively an AI.
If
yeah.
the center of the ring was solid and lagging from the position of the ball, then it's just an AI playing Pong with you, and then we don't have to alter the scorekeeping actually, because it's still, if it just tries to hit it back, sorry about that, if it just tries to hit it back at you, like if it was colliding with the ball, then yeah.
And we effectively made actual Pong instead of
instead
of racquetball. it's
we have
Pong.
finished recreating Hullaball.
Hold on, let me. Right now we're in the render function. We should move this to like pre-render.
Do we want this visible?
What are these panels that are floating like this?
So different things have different. You need to get in VR. At some
Yeah,
point.
we should get
This
you
is
in here.
this is the thing it's running. It's like the X server stuff.
Sort of, but it's native to CNOVR. It's using regular X11 windows.
Mhm.
You can map things other than the desktop, but right now I just map things on the desktop.
I see.
Okay, hit the ball. Let's see what happens.
Okay. You go. Well,
Okay, let's try it. Let's try it a little bit differently.
it's still pretty good at following the ball. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Wait, am I not? Oh, there's like a problem. Hold on. Draw matrix slot. Oh. Whoops. Wait, what's wrong with that? Error draw matrix slot is under. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, try that.
Okay. Ooh, yeah. Yes,
Can you put-
indeed. All right.
Oh, nice.
So because if I give it a if I give it a trick shot, I can get it around. It still hits. It's catching it on the edge, but because if I sort of slow balance it, it's got it, no problem. But if I really
Yeah, you'd have to give it an XY vector of some sort, otherwise it'll basically just always get it.
yeah, so it's not that hard to get it around. Huh. That is really cool. So are we just lagging behind the position, or are we tracking towards the position?
Lagging behind? We are only lagging.
Okay. Yeah.
You would have to go write the actual thing to do it some other way.
Right.
Well, another scheme would be basically
Oh, that's cool.
predict its forward location by like predict where the ball is
Ooh, that
gonna
almost
be.
fell.
Oop, what?
I almost dropped the camera. Something's weird with the tracking on the camera. It thinks that the universe is moving or something.
Oh, that's not good.
Huh.
It might just be vibrations.
Yeah, but from what?
Could be.
It wasn't doing it earlier. Or like it wasn't doing... Let's move it back over there and see if it...
Yeah, I mean, it could be. Like once upon a time, people mentioned a hump in the floor. I wonder if there's. That's. Oh no!
It looks more stable here, though. It was really bad before. You're going to want to move like the code over to...
Yeah. Let me. Let's see. Let's go over here. And
you can move it more... Or,
here, you want to tilt the camera that further down, and I'll be frame rate. Yeah.
Kind of like that.
So, let's see if I can't stand out of the way. Get that visible. Oh no, I'm definitely two in the way. Yeah, I'm too close to the camera here. There's the wall. There's the wall. That's acceptable. Okay.
Probably want to move the FPS counter somewhere else too, like way up top.
Yeah.
Can you put it way off it by the sun?
Oh, sure.
There's no way to easily... Oh, there is a trick. Here, let me do it. Here.
Is it pinch and zoom? Kind
No,
of?
there's no pinch and zoom. It's a really... It's kind of funny.
Get out the... There you go.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
watch this.
All right.
If you grab it like this, and like this...
You're blocking the view on
Oh, your paddles are... There you go.
So see like this and like this,
Yep, double grab.
and now you stretch it out so it goes...
Oh, I see. Scale it out in
now-
the distance.
You go
And
grab
now-
it over there.
and rotate it.
Scale it in the distance. Nice.
Visible on the big side.
That's a neat trick. Yeah. It's right there. See, the ring is trying to defend the FPS counter from. I'm gonna have myself some dinner.
There we go. That's visible. Actually, I've yet to throw this ball at the... Yeah, you can kind of like trick shot it into missing. Oh my gosh, though, this ring. I I think I would rather not play Pong. I really do want to try the ring thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, I don't really want to the exact rip-off of Hollow Ball.
Also fair.
Try to do the pullback.
Mm. Get through.
Oh, that would be neat. I see what you're saying. Like, knock it way off to the side. Hon, I can't seem to. There we go. Okay, I'm not very good at this. There, I got it.
Hey.
Nice.
That is actually pretty cool. So let's make it so.
Some logic.
Yeah, let's first start by making it bounce off the sides.
So actually, this makes it a lot more interesting. The fact that it tracks back and forth. It makes it far more challenging.
That's.
As opposed to if you had it fixed, you would just figure out the trick to always do it.
I still want to try it fixed. We can play with that later, though. We need to add some physics to this, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, we just did the coolest thing and we lost users.
Oh no.
Well, the people that are here, still here, are cool.
Mm-hmm.
We never even hit. Oh, we did hit 50. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, now it's just dropping off like a rock. Now that I mentioned it. Okay, so let's add some physics here. Shoot, where's the physics thread? It's somewhere here. Check collide ball with mesh. Okay.
Doesn't work on this computer.
So it looks like there are 3 things we're checking against.
I feel like, do I want the paddle sideways? Yeah, it's hard for me to hold it like this.
Oh, against your.
Like I want the paddle actually rotated 90, I think.
Oh, tennis grip basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is the overhand slam grip, but it's really hard to hold it up because it doesn't want to stay up in the air.
Okay, so I'm gonna check the ball with, instead of play area collide, it'll be, I've forgotten the name of the thing already. Ring something, ring model. Player area pose, instead of that we're doing ring pose. And ring pose. Let the time tee out. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Okay, now try hitting it. It doesn't matter where you hit it, any of the geometry models should be collisionable.
I can't see if it did or not. How do
No,
I?
it just-
How do I do the?
Toss it lightly. It did not work.
No, it's still going through and shouldn't be.
Did it not compile?
Just hit it, like, bunt it. No, yeah, it's going straight through.
What just happened?
It went up into infinity. Like way up into the sky. That was awesome. Oh, it did it. It did it.
Wait, what?
Uh,
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think you gotta divide by 0. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. It actually looks really cool when it does that.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like a firework. It shoots off into the sky.
Okay, well let's.
So I think when it hits it, it goes off to the collision model's working. It's just doing the collision and explosion off in the distance.
But you're colliding, but you're also still setting your position, so the ring might be chasing the ball.
Probably.
It's pushing it ahead of itself and then warping to
Okay,
that
try
position.
this.
That seemed more.
Try it again. Oh, what the heck? What is going on?
I don't get the explosion anymore. That's actually really cool.
What is going on?
Oh, it bounced off the middle.
Oh my gosh, it did.
I think it's when it was. I wonder if it was when it was hitting the inner bottom of the ring.
Oh, and somehow there's between the two things, they're pushing against each other and it falls
Yeah, that's
apart.
exactly what's happening. It's hitting both the inner layers, I think.
Oh.
Mm.
And colliding in both directions.
Yeah. But in some cases, the ball bounces off.
Oh, come on.
Well,
I mean, if it makes you feel better, it's actually kind of awesome when it does.
we do have multiple intersecting models here.
Well, no, we don't. We only intersect the ball, which is a simple thing.
I mean, that was a pretty straight shot that I just did there.
Or sorry, not colliding, but the inner circle. Is the inner circle protruding into the ring?
Give me a second. Let me print something out here. Okay.
Sure.
Go. Hit it.
It went down the other direction. It went down to negative infinity at that time. Oh, positive infinity. Oh, there it worked. It just bounced properly. Same thing.
Seems like it. Does it just bounce off the center?
But there it went through. There it went through.
Yeah, he went right through the center on that one, and that one exploded.
Oh, if it's touching the ground?
What if you set the tracking to perfect again?
Okay.
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
I have a note that it wants the last ring pose as well, so maybe we should add that. Or we could move, well, I don't know. Sure, let's just say it's perfect.
I mean, see if it's a literal edge case.
Okay, is it happening just when it's intersecting?
Okay, try that. Oh, hold on. I got that.
Is it on the ball?
Same thing, it flew off to infinity. That worked. That worked.
I really think it might be the model, the Taurus.
No, it didn't hit the torus that time.
No, it couldn't have. What is happening?
Well, we're using the same code to collide against that as everything else. Maybe we should be a little bit more intelligent about it.
Oh.
So I'll just make it so, if we collide, we just decide what to do rather than try to make it magic the physics.
Sure.
Which is a lot of code.
Well, I mean, so we could say,
Simple.
if you're in the center of the.
Well, oh, jeez, that was cool.
You could always do if you're
No, what?
if you're some distance from the center of the ring, then give yourself a point, and then otherwise collide expectedly.
No, I don't want to collide expectedly. That's just going to cause problems. Our physics code is too bad.
Okay. Get this set up at home.
Yes. Yes, please. Also, everybody else online, get this set up at home.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to know if it only happens if the ball hits the ground first.
That's an excellent question. I don't know. Okay, so far so good.
yes.
Oh, maybe it's the, this thing has rotation after it hits the ground, maybe?
Well, it should have rotation after it hits the paddle.
Yeah, it's true. Let me try again here.
Really whack it.
Do you want to make?
Oh, that's...
Well, that's interesting.
Do you want to make the screen a little bit bigger, the computer screen? You have room to expand on the left.
The computer screen?
Yeah,
Right.
use both thumbs to grow the window. Oh, that's a little too big. Make it a little smaller, and then move it right. Stop. Perfect. Okay, maybe a little tiny bit more. There.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it. Perfect.
You should also, there should be a preview of the stream somewhere off camera.
I
Okay.
can see it, yeah.
So let's see here.
Whoever said that I think is right. Yeah, if it doesn't hit the ground first, it does not do that.
Wow.
There it goes.
What if it hits the ceiling?
It doesn't actually look like it has spin when I hit it with the pedal. Let me try. Yeah, it doesn't have spin.
If you slice it,
Nope, it doesn't have spin.
it's not getting any rotation.
Yeah, but when it hits the ground, it appears to get some rotation. Watch. See that rotation it has there?
Yeah. And
Look,
then-
that physics needs to somebody needs to come at it with like a hatchet. And
yeah.
I don't
Hit
want to
the
debug. I do not want to debug this on stream.
I think that's all right. I wonder.
Oh, well,
If
just
it's
here,
the
Charles, just disable the rotation capability of the ball.
I really don't want to do this right now.
Okay, well then, get rid of
That'll be fine for now.
the bouncing off collision.
I will, but give me a minute. I'm in the middle of disabling normal physics and switching to stupid physics.
Ah, yes.
Stupid physics.
Stupid physics are good physics. Yeah.
I've forgotten what the parameters are to model collide.
Thank you. So thank you very much, Macy Lair, on that. I wonder
that was a
if
good
it's
call.
the same, since it's only happening when the ball is rotating. If it's the same effect that's accelerating.
Oh
when it's
yeah,
lying against the ground.
yeah, the movement that it's ending up with. Oh yeah, so if I hit it off the top ceiling, it's going to be spinning the opposite direction, and it will go to the negative infinity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course I can't hit it off the top right now. Okay. And I think it went to negative infinity. Yeah, I think so. So what about the side? Oh, and there I had a sideways vector. Interesting.
Hello,
Yeah,
Luna.
I think it's the rotation basically is causing it to spin off the other direction, which the ball does too. Whoa, the ball was in a crazy state. Yeah, that seems about right. Nice.
Okay, try it. I should just see a little thing appear in my text box down here.
That it collided.
I did not see it collide.
It went through the ring.
Yeah, I should have seen it.
Yep.
Oh, I see some hits. Okay. Hit.
Yep. Right now.
Hit. Okay, so that is working. So, if...
Yeah.
Actually, I'll just make it so no matter where it hits, it comes bouncing back towards you. Or no matter what, I will make the z direction of the ball positive, which is, or y direction, z. Z direction is towards you.
Yes.
Man, I just cannot believe that the people who believe y is up have actually convinced me I'm wrong.
Oh no.
I've
Okay.
become... that was like, I just did not believe that would ever be possible. But now I'm just like, whatever, y is up, I'll believe. There are 3 lights. 3, what does that mean?
I think it's 4
yeah.
lights.
There's 4 lights.
Was it there are 3 lights or there are 5 lights?
I think he was trying to convince him that there's 5 lights.
5 lights, yeah. There are 5 lights. Z is forward.
And you remember who the guy who was torturing him, right?
Oh,
It was
Okay,
a
try now.
Cardassian.
probably a clear.
It was a Cardassian.
Cardassian.
Okay, that didn't work. Let me try it the other way. Put it on now.
Just couldn't keep up with it.
Nothing there.
What?
The ball flew away.
What do you mean it flew away?
It just sort of flew.
Hey!
Hey, all right.
Oh, look at that.
Down. Hey, it didn't explode.
Let's make it so it's not precise motion again.
Yeah, give it some lag. Play tennis with your ring friend. Go out and have a catch.
For IIRs, what is the term called, which is the dampening term?
The weight?
Weight? I think that might be it. Okay, try that. See if you can get it to go the wrong way.
Alright, I can't see very well.
What do you mean you can't see very well? Oh, yeah.
Alright, let me try. Okay, it bounced off. Oops.
I have an idea for an animation when you get it to go the correct, or the backwards way through the ring.
Yes.
I'm gonna go give it a shot once we know. Wait, did it just bounce through?
It did.
Because you're just setting Z motion positive, right? So it'll come through just fine.
No, it's supposed. The other thing is what's not supposed to
The
work.
collision physics failed for whatever odd reason. Yep, went right through.
Oh, come on!
Is
Oh,
it
there it
going
worked.
for the edge?
And there it worked.
What's...
Is there a gap in the mesh?
I mean, it'd be kind of hard for me to hit it, though. Oh, there it did.
What the heck? Come on!
Oh, it went through again.
Oh, I get it. I hear you.
Sorry. Tell me if you change something. Other
Excuse me.
the physics of it actually bouncing off the side worked strangely. Unless that's just sort of like the.
That would be coincidental.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
It went underneath that.
Try now.
Went through.
What the heck? Why would it go through?
So tell me about your simple collision functions.
I'm calling the collide function.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have any parameters you have to pass to it?
Yeah, which model you're colliding and which mesh within the model.
Okay.
Oh, and the
what
pose.
surface? What surface?
All surfaces.
Oh, okay. The pose, you think could be part of it?
Let me check and see if normals are somehow screwed up on the ring. Oh, you know what? It didn't expose normals, so I guess that means it's not necessary. Oh no, it did. It did. No, the normals look good. Yeah, the normals definitely look good. Looks like a surface I should be able to hit. I'm looking at it right here.
Yeah, that's pretty
That looks
solid.
like triangles to me.
I assume there's no gap in the corner. Does it go? Does it go through? And you're colliding off the entire mesh. You're just only rendering part of
Oh,
it.
hold on. There's another thing that might be going on. I am doing some things in there where I'm like, if this, then don't collide. If this, don't collide. So let's comment that out and see what happens. Try that.
Or leave those in place and have a debug message that says didn't collide because of reason.
Yeah.
Unless.
Except this looks pretty evident that whatever that was is what was wrong.
Seems like it's working.
XXX to do BTW. This is weird. This is in the other collide function, but for some reason here it really messes things up and we miss collisions. Okay.
Okay.
Let's make a new shader based on fake lines, and we will call it ring shader.
Make sure you remove doubles and mark seams. Yes, the floor here is made of floor.
Shader ring. OVR ball / ring shader. Where do we render the ring? Ring, ring, ring. Here we go. That actually compile, or did it just lie? Okay. Let's at least see. We can change it by changing. That is the ring. Yes.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, so we can do custom ring shader now. Now, one thing I really want to mess with is I want to see what happens. Can I adjust the geometry real time as a function of the normal? So, float norm extrude is, I'm going to set that to 1 for right now. And I'm going to say plus norm.xyz times norm extrude. Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
That is super
yes. Okay, so what I can do now is I can take that and I can say uniform vec for ring animation. And I can set norm extrude to be ring animation.x. So ordinarily that should be 0. But we can also set is that valid? It looks like it didn't complain, so maybe that is valid GLSL. And then we can just do GL uniform blah blah blah.
There is no
shader
way
ring. What is it? It's 21. 21. And so now if we do that, bingo. So now in C, I can control that value. So what I can do now is I can store a new thing that'll say, Gabe.
Trying not to break your house.
It's not even mine.
Well, you know.
I'm just borrowing it from someone. Wink. Double ring time of last hit. And then what we're going to do when we actually collide, that's simple. We're actually going to call that ring, is
I feel like we need a soundtrack for that thing moving around.
we definitely do.
Music like-
Next week we're gonna have sound. That's gonna be my goal. People are saying things. Do you mind hopping in? Or are you already on chat?
I'm on chat. I'm reading chat.
Okay, got it.
No brain. It's not too fast.
The thing going back and forth with a nice like burp, 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 something like that.
Nice. swing when we fly off into the distance.
So what I have here is I'm going to pass two things into the shader, and we're going to see how that goes.
Yeah, I see.
Which actually be Y. That should actually be.
Oh, I see what you're doing here. That's cool.
Okay, hit it. No, that didn't work.
Do you want me to collide from the backside, or?
I'm just going to print this value. Oh, there's a bug. I changed the variable name.
Yeah, Mac 33 shaders are super cool. The fact
Okay,
that
it is broken. Now hit it.
Oops.
Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Okay, so we don't want to do that.
But do that about twice as
Well,
fast.
just put it in a sine
Well,
wave.
yeah, I was gonna, or decay. Okay, try that.
Yeah, it blasts out to infinity and then comes back.
Okay, we'll put it in a sine wave too.
Oh, it's gonna reset to.
Yeah, it's resetting to
Well, since you're doing
some sort of crazy.
1 over. No, sorry. So you're
I'm
doing
seeing a sync function right now.
sine out of.
You're doing like 1 over sine of x.
Well, you're doing 0 over 0, actually. But the. That'll turn back to 0, I think. I mean, it looks cool.
What if it just did that oscillation all the time? You see that oscillation it's doing right now?
Oh yeah, we could do that.
You could just have it breathe like that all the time.
Let me animate it a little bit more vigorously. Diff T is.
Oh!
That's a little much.
Do that, remove the one inside, yeah.
Yeah, that's better. That right there looks kind of cool.
Because inside the sine, it'll just be speed.
Yeah.
Okay, get that thing to flip. That's still on. I also have to make this. The printf is really killing me.
Yeah, the current distance or time.
No. Oh yeah, the current time. That's okay. Now let's actually see if our shaders are compiled. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and so this is all. All of this source is on GitHub, so should be.
I don't know why it's not animating when you hit it. Like it's frozen for a split second.
Well, it is right there. It started animating, but it's just jumping to a state that
So is
a
that
big discontinuity from where it starts.
so? Norm Extrude, when it's at 0, is it stable? Or sorry, so the base ring, is that when Norm Extrude is at 0, or is it when it's at 1?
It's kind of what it's acting like.
I don't know. Okay, maybe
Because since you're doing
So
sine
actually,
diff t
let's-
over diff
yeah,
okay,
Charles,
hit it,
print
hit
the
it.
current state. That right there, when it first collides,
okay,
whatever
hold on.
state it's in.
Hit it again.
it's going to start at
I missed it. Tell you what I'll do. I'll say double NE state is this.
I mean, it's consistent at least right
If NE state is less than 1.0, then print the time. Okay, try that. Okay, if it's less than 0.1, try that.
Right, but since you're dividing the
Oh, you know what? It is when it is the fact it is passing through, it is continuously hitting it.
Oh, so it just sort of jams
Well,
it.
It jams it open.
But you're
yeah.
also, at the very beginning, you're dividing by a very small number.
Yeah, but
like-
it's not going to be...
Until you get about...
Yeah, but it's like 0.01. It's not going to be 0.
Well, it's not a 0 issue, it's that the two lines match each other. Until the sine curve dips down the first time, they're simultaneous, so the one over the other is just going to hover
Yeah,
at 1.
but
for
what I'm
about
saying
half
is
a
like,
second.
I'm looking at the number here, and it's like 0.001 for like
A while.
while.
Okay.
Yeah, they're overlapping each other.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that around. and
Wait
say-
until it's an initial hit, and then basically as soon as it gets bigger than larger than a certain amount, then
Use
it
a
becomes a
cosine, so it's
complete.
not small.
Then it becomes a complete hit.
Okay,
Like
I'm
started
gonna say
hit
double
versus end
now
hit.
equals OG get absolute time. If now minus time of last ring hit is less than 1 second, or is greater than 1 second, then we can actually go do stuff.
Well, 1 second is too long, but make it like 0.1 seconds.
Point
Or
2. Try that.
It did something different.
I think that was just that it's just too low. Yeah. So let's set it to 1 second. Try that.
Okay, well, it's
that
only
looked a little
hitting
bit more
once.
behaved.
Try a cosine for me.
A what?
Cosine instead of sine.
Well, okay.
Because then it would start at 0 instead of...
Well, that's going to behave very strange, but okay. Or will it?
It should...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Start
It
and
shouldn't
then-
have an asymptote. It's some weird place.
Oh, is it too small? Okay, maybe I was wrong. It's weird that it's...
So
pumping
the
it
problem,
back.
yeah, whatever your omega term is in the sine or cosine, just make it way smaller. Just see if what happens there.
My omega term? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Try that.
Like that.
Yeah, that is
No, it'll go to infinity. Sorry. If you...
Oh, yeah. I...
Okay,
if
so make
you-
it way bigger.
Sure. Or do you have like a minimum function? So instead of dividing by diff t, because anytime
Oh,
you
we
have
can also
your-
do this, where we do the sine of that. Well, we want it to be able to go negative. No, we do want this.
Yeah. Just on the right side on the diff t, when that number is very close to 0.
We can also add
It's-
a constant here, plus 0.1.
Yep. Yeah, that'll work too.
Oh, yeah, that's better.
Just put a minimum on it. Yeah, that
You know
looks
what else
good.
I want to do? I want to animate a little bit more of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say float vert angle is, what are these? These are measured in x, y. So I'd say a tan to position.x, position.y. Let's see, is that compilable? A tan 2 is not a function. Okay, a tan x divided by y? That looks like that's a function.
Yeah, ATAM might be annoying to deal with
Okay, try that.
Whoa.
Yes!
Oh, yes.
though. Oh, that's cool.
cool.
I smashed it.
Pretty good.
It's like I broke the skeleton.
I love shaders so much.
That is so funky.
The fact that you can mess with the model, like that was the thing that really blew my mind when I first learned about it was shaders that can mess with the model in the shader. in space. Because it's not simply shading the object, it is altering the object before it is rendered.
Can I play with it?
Yeah.
You can play with the shader here if you want.
What can I change with the shader?
I don't know, just the equation there, the sine, cosine thingy.
Oh, that's
Okay, I
pretty cool,
really
actually.
want these paddles to be transparent again.
Yeah, it's a little bit option. Oh, but we could do that in if this would.
Oh.
How do I compile it?
Save. Compile. What do you think this is?
A C program?
1980? Well, we're going. We don't need no compiling.
So the diff T is literally just the Y. The ring animation dot Y? What is that?
I forgot what that was.
I really like
That
this
was-
motion. It
oh,
feels good in
it's-
VR.
It's a time. It's the time since the last hit. It's being passed in as Y because it's being passed in as a vector. Is that why? Anyway, because you're in the shader,
Mm-hmm.
it gets passed into the shader as a simple value, even though it's actually a time.
Oh.
Welcome back, Christian. We have made a jiggly ring.
Does it change its behavior, Charles, with the sine versus cosine very much? Or is it basically the same?
I think it's basically the same.
Okay.
I think it's because the frequency is so high. Oh man, you know what we should do? We should make it so that it like shoots it back towards you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how we'd have to map that. That would be tricky, but
Do you have a
Ah!
position?
that's
What?
a little
Oh.
too intense.
Very fast. Gee.
Maybe if the amplitude was larger, I think that might be neat.
So the amplitude of the norm extrude.
Yeah.
Ah. The keyboard is a
Ow.
little crazy.
Ooh, sorry, you're right next to the wall.
Yeah, I just hit my thumb on it.
You could
Is it clear? Like, can people online see the...
see the gameplay? Yeah, I think for sure.
Can we gotta physically move this, though. This is
Yeah,
a little...
centralize it more. That's probably better. Put you on the right side. If you move closer to the wall there. Yeah, that should be alright.
So I kind of damped it with that the 0.2 there.
I meant make it have, like, a bigger amplitude. Sorry, I wasn't watching. So where it says divide by diff t times 10, you just don't do that. I wonder what that looks like.
Just diff T.
Whoa!
It's like undamped.
That's cool.
It's still moving.
It takes a while. It takes a long while. Oh, that's sweet though.
Oh my gosh, yes. Hello. This is like some serious, like, universe, like,
Oh, you're breaking apart. Okay.
like tears in reality kind of thing going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal that for. Hey,
Quads everywhere.
can we hold on? Okay, go to ovrball.c. Go to the render function. I don't know where that is. Just Control F render. Down a little bit, stop. So in here, scroll up a little bit. Stop too far. Copy the player, that one, up, that. Copy those 2 lines, or cut them. Move down, 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 down.
Responsible.
Stop. Put them right here. Save. Okay. Are you guys ready to go on a trip?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Do you feel sick?
No, it just feels neat is what it is. Oh yeah. Oh god, yes.
You destroyed the world.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay.
I refer to it as boat mode.
Boat
You're like
mode.
you're on the ocean.
Oh yeah, the whole floor is shaking.
I just love vertex shaders. There's so much broken about them.
What is happening? That is ridiculous.
Very good.
Okay.
Quantum break effects,
That is something.
Oh, you want to do an
ooh,
extrude
hold on,
to
I
the
want you-
entire world?
Can you check something? Can you go back to the shader? Let's just try one more change. We're not going to keep it, but I just want to do this.
Ring
go to the
shader?
vertex shader, the vert part, this one over that one, and then where you do the ATN2, do position X and Z. Oh yeah, you can copy paste that, and then multiply the entire sum by 10. So ATN2 of X divided by Z, and then on the outside 10. Yeah. And
Like
then change Y to Z. That's X.
Y.
No.
There we
Keep
go.
that X.
Oh, sorry.
The other one's Z. Okay, save that. Okay, move it out of the way.
I can't move it out.
Oh, I moved it out of the way. Okay, guys, you ready for?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh
The
my
fact that it's
gosh,
already
yes.
on waves, the whole floor.
Okay, actually, I prefer this
Naturally.
animation on the thing as well. Oh no, but the thing with the blue part doesn't swirly weird. Darn. But I like everything else about this.
Yeah. So is it about?
I just can't believe this.
Wow.
Does anybody else want to try this?
I do. You want to try?
I mean, yeah. I played it. Okay. Sure.
I gotta also go to the bathroom, so.
Okay. Well, there we go.
That where you're going? Is that where
Yeah.
he's going? Oh,
Yes.
well.
Okay. Him first, then. Okay.
I hope somebody tunes in right now.
So ready for this. Oh. Welcome. Alright. No, controllers, man.
Oh, I gave it to you backwards.
That's okay. I can make this work. Oh wow. It's really jiggly. Where am I standing? Right in front of the camera is where I'm standing. Okay, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Oh yes. Wow. The mountains are doing it. God, that's cool. Okay, just the ring on the edge, like the way it splashes out in this like, you know, sort of janky seeming, but actually like really consistent shape. Oh, are they rotating around the? Yeah, because they're protruding in front of the ring. No. Good little fish. Oh. Having the whole floor start waving. And you've got like lines shooting out in different directions, and it's just a good time. Like there are like a couple of yellow and blue triangles over there.
All yours, Charles.
Okay. I'm gonna change the colors back to.
Ooh, colored. Here, let me get it. Sky a bit. Oh, you can kind of play tennis with it. Oh, not that you can see it. Like once it's inside the wavy ground, catching it twice is going to be tough. Nope. Yeah. If it, it came back to me, but I couldn't catch it. If it was.
Oh, somebody suggested make the ripple propagate from the collision point.
Ooh.
That would be complicated.
Well, I mean, it would be a matter of.
You know your position in space. You know the collision point.
Mm-hmm.
So we would have to do a different shader for the ground than we would the ringy doodle.
Yeah, it would. I mean, if it knew its distance from the collision, right, you could sort of propagate along there.
Oh, it would seem like you'd be able to use that to make it so, like, if you hit the ball really hard.
Mm-hmm. Oh, then
maybe
it would.
It could travel with like a ground shaking. You could use the position of the ball
Mm-hmm.
as the point that causes the stuff below it to go.
Yeah.
So you could create like an earth shaker hit.
Right, but you have to store all of the places it hit in that case. But if we make it so it's just off of when it hits the thing, and then there's like an epicenter that comes from that,
Yeah.
we only have to store that one hit.
One position.
Right. I like the ripply wave coming from the hit point. That'd be pretty sweet.
If you wanted to, you could do the Mario Odyssey cheat of keep like, how did they do it? They did their fog with like a single texture, so everything was like top down, and then just a fog shader to do things.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like stored a collision point, each of these points could be a value, and then we could propagate it outwards. But
Does it look pretty crazy when the ground goes nuts like
Hold on,
that?
I'm gonna take a quick video and send it to somebody. You should.
It's quite a lot. You should give this a
Okay,
chance.
hit it.
Nope, I'm gonna miss.
Hold on. How do you go into video mode? Oh, it's video.
Put
Okay,
this on
get
button.
it ready?
Yep.
Go. Okay.
Nice.
There's one for bite.
So the hilarious thing about this is we initially were like, oh, let's just make a ring that we hit through, but then it was like the hack of like making it follow the ball, and then pretty soon it's like you've got a shader now. Basically,
Yeah.
the entire collision.
Yeah, well, we should do the epicenter shader, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do with. Well, I guess we should brainstorm. Well, hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not that hard to do kind of a serve motion itself. Yeah. I wonder if we could also, instead of needing to have the opponent reflect it back, if the play field was just sort of like tunnel shaped.
Mm-hmm. Like a big
horn.
cylinder.
Yeah, outward from the player. Like if we just took, if this square was, only a couple meters by a couple meters, and then just sort of drew a cone outwards,
Yeah.
then it would be able to hit straight back, and it would probably bounce off the walls a lot. And that's probably why that's not the best idea, but
Yeah.
could work.
Okay, the more I think about this, the more epicenter motion just sounds so cool.
Yes.
Thanks,
Okay.
Mac. Mac says it's 6:40 a.m. here, so
Oh,
Okay.
jeez. Well, good morning.
it's only what 8:40 a.m. or p.m. here. So
It's 6 a.m. somewhere.
oh yeah, can we do haptic feedback when?
I don't have haptics hooked up.
Okay.
We should do that though at some point.
Is that just a matter of
The engine, I just never coded the line. Like it's probably like 5 lines of code.
Sure. But how do haptics work in these controllers?
You tell them to go, and you give them a frequency and an amplitude, and they do it.
Okay, cool. So it's a motor.
Yes, it's a linear motor.
Ah, okay. Which is about right.
What? Say it again.
That seems right to me. I'm used to the Vive controllers just buzz the pads.
The Vive controllers have a linear motor inside. I remember I opened one up once. It's like a little box.
Is it linear or is it a?
Oh, it might be a spinny doodle.
Yeah.
I know because like I broke mine because I don't know, they just die. Like the little flex part broke, so I took it apart.
Whoop! Oh, timeout. Too good.
So, I think one of the issues with kind of the earthquake shader would be all this stuff kind of makes sense because it's sort of like everything's shaking. But if you actually tried to have an epicenter, it would seem like the epicenter would be sort of convolved with this really low frequency.
I'm going to
mesh.
change the way that behaves overall.
Are you just going to increase the triangles?
No. I'm just going to change the way fundamentally, and then I'll figure out later like what the actual correct behavior is.
Oh, okay.
Point 3D, epicenter, ring, time of.
Maybe keep the mountain stable as a starting point.
Well, wait, let me get this hooked up first, and we'll go from there.
Oh, but the mountains, it's all part of the same terrain mesh, isn't it? I think the floor and the mountains are the same object.
Oh, okay.
Which is fine, because I think that means we get mountain shaking for free.
Right.
I could give it the position of the ball continuously, but I'm going to just give it the position of the ball when it hits.
I think so.
But isn't that position always going to be the
Oh,
same?
it just crashed. Oh,
okay.
it's still crashing.
Working on it. Loading.
Why is it crashing? What did I do?
Probably.
Oh, I never actually loaded. I'm trying to run a null shader because I never actually loaded it. Hold on, let me.
That's not ideal.
Can people out there see anything?
No, it's all black now.
Oh wow.
Okay, this should at least load.
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, hello. That is interesting. Okay, let's resume. We are in game. We are half shaken.
So just hit that and let's just see what happens.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, so it changes. Yeah. Sorry. Come back.
So the ground.
Oh, okay.
It changes once.
That's fair. So I'm not actually being intelligent about this yet. And it's reganimation.x and vec3 epicenter equals reganimation dot. Do you want to bring the thing down so people can see the coding?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Did you need Liz? Well, what I have is I have time since the hit, which is that YZW. Okay, and so float norm extrude is, or float 2D dist 2D from epicenter is, that'd be vec2.
There we go. That's
is
flat.
length of epicenter.z.xz minus position.xz, I think.
Yeah, seems right.
Okay, this is fine now. Yeah, we can't see a lot of stuff now.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was moving over here so I could do this.
Okay. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make that so that goes up linearly as a function. Ooh, that doesn't work.
Whoa, hello. That's curious. Oh, we can't see too much in the ceiling, but it's way up there.
Okay, so let's try this.
Oh, it all just rose into the sky.
Oops.
Whoop. And now it's very tall again.
Okay, hold on. So we should probably do.
It seems to be starting at a semi-random position.
Okay, hit it.
Okay,
Let's see
so
what
now
happens.
it starts flat. It bumped up a little bit, but it wasn't really. Oh
There we
no!
go.
Yeah, it's waving on that point.
Okay.
It's like it's a speaker surface.
That's the nodal point.
Okay, try that.
Boom. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good to me,
Bump up the
actually.
amplitude a little bit.
Yeah. Give me a moment though to.
It's a little underdamped.
Okay, so. Okay. Oh, but we want to make it so it cascades out. What would that function look like?
Oh.
Well, time would be your main.
Do you want to drag the picture down a little bit now?
Yeah. Bring it back in.
So what I have is I have the epicenter that it hits at. I know the position of the vertex, and that's position. And I know the distance between where this vertex is and where the hit was. So I would want to. There'd need to be like a lag though.
Yeah. So basically, the amplitude increases as a function of time divided by distance, basically. So the closer you are, the larger the amplitude.
Right. So I have that. That's a little bit down. But what I want to do is I want to make it so if you're say like 10 units away, you don't see the shock at all
Right.
until
so
a later
has to be-
time.
Yeah, time has to be the amplitude. So the amplitude basically is delayed. So there's going to be like a offset, like a t minus distance. So when they equal, then you start seeing an amplitude grow.
Okay.
So abs of that, basically, if it's less than 0.
Okay.
skip it.
So if we do say something like, what is that nice like? Is that a sync function or?
Sync is the one where it basically is going.
Oh no, I want the one where it's like a voom. What is that?
Gaussian?
Yeah, Gaussian.
Yeah.
Let's go look up. I don't. Do you know it?
The Gaussian is like 1 over, what is it? It's like e to the negative.
Yeah, it's definitely the Gaussian equation. So it's.
Yeah, it's e to the negative, like
Numbers.
x minus the, whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Show me that Wikipedia page again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do e. It looks like there's a lot of parameters, and we're just gonna basically do that. I'm gonna just do a really simple version though. How 2.7 and then e to the minus.
I think it's like 2.78.
Okay, 2.78 minus.
X. Yeah, or dist, yeah.
And actually, what we want to do is we want to do.
That divided by time, or something like
It's that plus time,
that. Is it?
I think, or that minus time. So things
No,
that are
time
really
minus
far away.
Time
would
minus
be-
distance.
Yeah, try that, yeah. Yeah, try that.
Oh, time minus distance. That sounds much better.
Yeah.
Okay, try that. Oh, yeah, move it out of the way. Let's see.
Oh well, it's doing something.
Oh, yeah, something's reality is.
I think the things that are okay. Well, I mean, besides
Oh, you might need a 1 plus.
the fact that the
Where?
4 went to the
So
sky.
where your exponential is,
Oh,
like that
It's
entire
coming
term
on
would be
soon.
like, instead of just the exponential, do like 1 plus that.
Although it is doing kind of a fading out thing to the edges. Oh
Can
wait,
you go back to
one
the-
plus,
can you go back to the code?
1 plus.
here.
No. For the entire thing.
What?
So basically, instead of just straight POW, do 1 plus that whole thing.
That's just going to be worse.
Well, I mean, depending upon where the effect is happening.
Hold on.
We're doing.
Give me a minute here. Let me fix some things up. So I'm going to make it so it speeds up. Okay, now hit it.
Same effect, much faster.
I like how the universe like gets built
It sort
around
of
it.
reassembles itself.
That's how the game should start.
You gotta see the sky
This is how it
right
should
now,
start.
y'all. Because it's
Hold on,
like,
actually they can. We can look up as long as I put you behind it.
as long as I go behind it.
Oh no, actually here, do that. Now they can see basically.
Yeah. All right, sorry, let me do
Yeah,
it.
you should.
And boom.
Yeah, the sky is.
The amplitude
Oh my
is just,
gosh, that
the
is
amplitude
wild.
is just way too big. So try for your values in there. So e to the 0 is 1. So basically, you want it to start. You want the values to be close to 1. Right.
These values to be close to 1.
Right. So there, can you pull the code back down? I can't see it.
Oh yeah, pull the screen on so we can see.
Sure.
So x
It's kind
minus.
of a whole thing.
Yeah. So just ignore that. That doesn't really matter. So yeah. So basically, what we want is initially. So what's diff t equal again?
That's time since the event.
Times as they event.
All right. So let's start off with just putting like some.
I'm just adding an offset of 10 just to see what that does.
Okay.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Go for it.
Okay. Oh, well, the world isn't there, but nope. Now it went into the sky. Okay, it was there and then it left.
Oh, but why would that do that?
So let's try just one variable. Like you've got
Oh,
distance
sorry.
and time right now.
Plus, there. I had the sign wrong.
So it's still reassembling. So at the
So it should be negative 10.
far edges,
Okay, try that.
similar kind of thing.
I love it.
So at the far edges, when distance is large.
Oh, we're missing a squared.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
that'll make it all be one. That effectively gets rid of the sign.
There, go.
Okay. I have my left hand back.
Much
Oh,
better.
look at that! And now it's moving outwards. That's pretty exactly what you want to do. There's a ripple that moves outwards from the point of collision.
And then
It's
goes
just,
crazy.
it's pretty hype. Okay.
Did you just scale up the amplitude?
Yes.
Eventually? Or is it actually change? Okay.
Whoosh. Oh, slower is definitely better. Slower is absolutely better. So try lower
I'm
the
gonna do, yeah, there, try that.
vertical amplitude, increase the.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, that's dope.
yeah.
That was cool.
Whoosh. Yes.
That was awesome.
It's hard to. It's moving fast enough. It's no. You can definitely. Oh. Yes.
Okay, try this.
Whoop. Nothing?
That's weird.
You broke it.
2? Okay, try that. No, try
So it's going in all
this. Try
directions
this.
now. Whoa! Oh, jeez.
Oh!
I'm in a wave pool. Okay.
Oh, that's doing the right thing, but it's just
Yeah.
way too large of an amplitude.
Yeah.
Okay, try that.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's still
gotta make
still
it a little
meters
bit-
above my
make
head.
it a little bit faster and a little bit lower amplitude.
I know what you tell me. All right. Boom.
Looks a little better, but it's going above his head.
Yeah. I mean, if it's.
I
if it's
reduced the amplitude. Oh, it's
okay.
still
There we
pretty
go.
high.
Well, now it's like it was like here.
Okay.
A little more should do it. There we go. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's going to like my.
It
And then
feels
let-
too
my
slow
waist.
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Try.
about
I mean,
what about this?
The ground is made out of molasses.
more.
A little faster.
Yeah. There we go.
There,
I think that's what we
That's on
want.
the right order.
Even a
Nice.
little bit more. Even.
Hun.
I like the idea of it just sends a pulse out. Like double that even.
Hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
There, try that.
Like, ooh, yeah.
Oh,
that's
okay,
cool.
I gotta feel that.
You gotta feel that?
Okay, but you
Yeah.
need to try Charles, dampening the entire area of effect.
What do you mean?
So basically, the width of the Gaussian right now is too big. Like, make it so it's under
okay,
control.
that's easy.
So,
So
it doesn't
that's
go all the way to the
that's
mountains.
this here. That's the disk from EP times 0.2.
Uh-huh.
We can set that times like 1. Try that.
Yeah.
Is that what you wanted?
No, it's now slower. No. What I'm thinking is basically the exact same effect, but just have a narrower, a tighter area of effect closer to the thing. And then you can modulate how far out you want it to go.
I don't know what you mean.
So the
Basically,
ripple
like,
reduces
You
over
should
time.
probably. Okay, go.
What if you make it so the ripple doesn't even make it back to him?
Oh, like as time goes on, it decays.
Mhm.
Well, it is decaying right now. It looks like. No.
No,
It's the same
definitely-
amplitude applied everywhere.
It's
Mhm.
it seems to be
Okay.
all the way out. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, we should also probably bump this back.
It seems to be.
Oh, there's a bug. Hold on. Cannot compile shader diff t. Oh, diff
Too
t.
many Fs.
There we go. Go.
Boy. Whoa, yeah, that's fast enough. I like the pulse being moving super fast because
And
like
do you have the amplitude kind of attenuated over distance?
Get that. I do, but I may not be doing that enough.
well, it's going over my head
Go.
again.
Try that.
Yeah, it's still going over his head.
Okay.
Try to focus it in even more. Like basically a smaller
Okay, got
area
it.
of effect.
Oh, that felt pretty good. The whole world kind of shook. Yeah, that's.
Gonna get going pretty soon.
Oh, Jeff's almost here.
Jeff.
Work.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that doesn't narrow it down. There's lots of Jeffs.
Oh, okay.
Jeff L.
It thinks it's streaming now.
Like I said, there's literally only one person watching, so
I would imagine it's not going to stay that way. I don't know. It says stream is healthy now.
Yep, there we go. Let me see if the stream actually works.
Good night. I guess, yeah, that would mean that it may have been down for a little while. So people probably haven't seen.
It looks kind of like that. Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, I think it's working again. Oh, that Jeff. Okay, got it.
There's now like 20 people? That was weird that. Oh, I gotta be better about that. Or, you know what? Maybe if we had some sort of like current people in stream view count thing.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to try this first?
You're here.
You're here.
I will.
Who indeed?
Okay.
Just gonna dump this off the back end and then it'll reset.
Hey, what's up, guys?
That's a nice
Hey.
little setup.
Yeah, so that is what's right now actually broadcasting on YouTube. So you might want to move a little bit out of the way here, so they can see the.
Oh, sorry. Oh, because I'm literally standing in front
So
of the projector. Got
so
it.
that's what's on YouTube right now. And so it's hooked up here. You can
Yeah.
see that this is actually like hooked up that way. So like this is in the virtual world, so to speak. Just like if we point it over there,
Yeah.
it's like you can see the rest of people, but
Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah.
How's
That's
that?
you.
What's going on? with Death right now?
so
Oh, yeah.
if you so for instance, if I have this on, look at the ball in front of me. See the
Okay.
ball? But if I like walk through the ball,
Nope.
yeah. So the way that works is it's using the head as
Yes.
the clip plane.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm going in.
Are you using the controllers too for that? Or no?
What?
The controllers too? Are you using? The
No, only the headset.
Okay.
So if you look around you a little bit, oh, you haven't seen this yet, have you? Or you've sort of seen this,
But a
but
little bit, yeah.
yeah.
So, turn around so you can see the field that you're playing in.
Okay, now I see it.
I'm gonna just move that out of
And
the
then
way.
there's a ball that you're gonna hit like with your paddle there, and try to hit it through the ring. So kind of walk behind it there. Yeah.
What is this arrow? That doesn't.
Oh,
really-
that's the camera.
144 FPS.
Heck yeah!
Look at that.
Did that look cool when the Earth shook?
We need some sound effects.
Indeed we do, but we do not have them right now.
We need like an awesome soundtrack that's just
So
like
we've been playing
running.
with different like parameters. So like one of them is like the size of the ripple. So hit it again. And so now this is with a nice little sharp ripple.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's actually a little bit weird. Let's try that.
So the
Maybe
hoop is
straight-
like helping me out. It's like going to where I'm.
Yes.
Yeah, it's helping out a little bit. You can still get it around. It's like imperfectly.
Jeff, can I
Falling
can I
in.
grab your
Yes.
controller real quick?
Yes.
Almost into it.
Hmm?
What are you trying
Can
to?
you adjust the shaders live then?
Yes.
It's-
So
it's
all the
behind
shader
you.
stuff is all live. So like if I wanted to say change the color, I could say like like that, and then that just immediately reloads.
That's nice.
And so what we've been playing with is a vertex shader on the ground, and we're applying the position. So we know the position that the ball hit the ring in 2D space, and we know the amount of time it's been since the ball hit the ground. And so we're now like doing different equations for like what to do to the ground to manipulate it. And the one thing that we've been playing with was the extrusion amount, and we're calling that norm extrude. So if you can see the background. So like if I set that to like +1, now all of the geometry is going to be extruded out by 1.
Mm.
Otherwise, it'll be like extruded back.
That's the thing you're animating.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay. We just found another effect, so we should make it so that the geometry can be shrunken. That's gonna have to happen. Maybe not right now, but
Or just flip the polarity of the earthquake. Make it shrink backwards.
shrink backwards.
Well, just the extrusion we're doing. Just push it. Just put it.
Oh
-7
yeah.
for
Why
all
didn't we
of it.
think to do that yet? Let's do that. Done. Okay.
Still pretty subtle, but oh, so cool.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, this is nice with like double polarity stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, are the collision physics actually based upon where the ground is currently shaking?
No.
Oh.
No, because that's all happening on the GPU. But that would have been so cool if we had done that.
Oh,
That would be hard though, because you'd have to do all of the deformation on the CPU side.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I mean, although it's a pretty simple mesh,
Yeah.
but
Just a few vertices.
Yeah, the going down actually is pretty cool.
I mean, it's a couple
On the
hundred.
floor,
But,
like yeah.
but CPUs are pretty good.
yeah, it is C. So
Want to try it?
Well, actually, I've
Try
done.
Yes, you gotta get in there.
I've done bigger and
I
worse
got-
mesh deformation in
Thank
Unity
you.
actually in on the CPU. So it's reasonably.
So it's kind of like a paddle ball kind of game. So try to
Okay.
Definitely.
smack the thing. So you'll want to probably scoot.
We can just move the camera around. Here, we should just pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Okay. You can move the window out of the way. Since we're not editing code, I don't think anybody online would care. Use the thumb,
Yeah.
the depressed area for the thumb. And then that can just move around. Yes, that's now there.
So what happens if you get through the ring exactly?
Nothing, because it'll follow you to make it so you
Yeah.
always hit the ring.
Yeah.
But the thing that we were going to do is make it so it's a challenge where you have to hit the ball around the ring and then pull it back through. So if you hit it towards the ring and then pull the trigger. So,
Okay.
or you can just press,
So
yeah,
hold the ring
and now pull the trigger.
Ooh. Okay. So, nice.
Yeah. So we have sort of a serving float function where it just floats the ball right above the controller, so you can sort of play
Actually, it
paddleball.
works even if you don't. Like it just brings the ball back to you.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, the trigger brings it back. Yeah.
The goal was to try to get it like past the ring and go the wrong way around the ring.
This is nice.
Nice.
So do you use like different parameters for the ring deformation and the floor deformation?
Yeah, well, they're two different shaders right now. Yeah, we totally need to do the thing with the shrinking triangles that we accidentally found.
So I can't hit the back of the screen, can I?
What do you mean?
Like the sun right there? I can't go there, right?
You can go.
If you can get it around the ring, if you really hit it sideways.
Actually, we should have a version where it tracks perfectly, but then tell people it's
Tell
possible
people
to
it's
get it
imperfect.
No, it's not perfect. You can kind of like flip it around if you hit it like.
I wonder
I
if
don't
the
know.
game shouldn't be to try to like touch the sun.
Oh, the game will be called Icarus.
Oh yeah.
Gotta fly close.
Hey, you got it
I
passed.
made
Yeah.
it. Someone wants to try?
Yeah, Nicholas or Nicholas.
Yeah, try it. Nicholas, we will try it first.
Which
Try first, try
Nicholas?
first.
We have two Nicholas tonight.
I
I'm
think
making
Nicholas
the
should go
entertainment for the
first.
YouTube channel.
What's that?
I think Nicholas should go first.
I
for
agree.
sure.
How we should upgrade the MR experience.
Thank you, Nicholas, for going.
All right.
Okay.
Where's the ball? Okay, here.
This is like show us your paddle.
It's gone. Pull the trigger.
Oh.
Yeah, pull the trigger. Just
Yeah, pull
to
the
bring
trigger.
it back to you.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
You can move like the various like windows around too if you want. Oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, the collision physics is.
Leaves a lot to be desired.
What is this here?
Oh, that's me. Sorry. Oh,
That's
I.
your camera.
Okay, for a second I thought you were like literally poking it, but I remembered it's a virtual racket you were poking it with.
Like, don't hit
I was like, don't hit the camera.
Oh my god. Oh, I got it through. Yeah.
Nice. Right through the middle?
I don't think
No,
it's in the
this
middle.
side. Oh, this side.
Got a T. Let's play with
Nice.
That's good.
this. That's how you're gonna launch it.
Oh, I guess you can't see over there.
I mean, you can't, if you just try to sandwich it between the two paddles, it does sometimes launch out to the side.
Yeah.
It just disappears.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh. That's. Yeah, pull the trigger to bring it back to you. But if you hold down the trigger, it'll come back to you and stay with you. Okay. Okay, I got the.
I don't think you can let it lay on it. You pretty much just have to hit
You
it.
want to do tricks with the ball and
Oh, nice.
I'll hold it up a little more so we don't miss that again. Nice.
Now the floor thing is nice too. I like it. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, we need a soundtrack for this for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it skedaddled away.
Oh, it gets very nervous when you do that.
It's a claustrophobic ball.
Do not capture me. Alright.
Does somebody else want to try the camera? It feels weird to use, I gotta say.
weird to use.
Yeah. Like when you're watching the screen, but you're the one who's like, you're like not watching.
Oh, I see what you mean.
But like if you watch that while you're.
The fact that it's a, yeah.
That's cool.
You should have like a little screen on the top showing that.
That
Like a
would be
little
neat.
view, like just showing this. Like the green
Oh,
screen.
showing the green. Actually, if the once he's in, if he looks around, you can see the green screen view inside of there. So you could bring up the green screen inside of VR. Just put. You'll see when you put it down. You don't mean on that screen. You mean put that screen up there.
Yes, exactly. Like a
that can
little
actually
box on
happen.
the top,
There is-
top left.
They're actually they can go do that. Look around you. Look around you some. There should be there. Hold on.
I see.
Turn around. Turn like 180.
Oh.
Yeah. Pull that screen. Thumb. Use the thumb. Sorry. And now move that towards the sun. And then we can watch you watching.
Myself.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Watching you. Watching
Nice.
me.
You should probably use the other one, and then you can fix the angle. You use both controllers.
Is it tracking the physics? Like when you hit the ball?
No, you can't hit them. But so you use both controllers. Both controllers at the same time. Use both controllers at the same time on the little green one.
The green one.
Yeah, both of them, and then you can like manipulate it that way.
You need to like put it on the other angle, like rotate it around Z.
I have myself.
So Charles, somebody was suggesting they're wondering how they could contribute in real time. What I was thinking is you could actually have like a community shader that people are messing with and pushing.
That would be so. We can pull and push. That's
Yeah.
fine. But I think it would be super cool if like maybe I could write some sort of thing where it's like a web address that you visit that.
Oh, just have it be like a JavaScript like upload thing, like a JS Fiddle type thing.
Yeah.
So they just paste it into a thing and then it just auto shows up on one of your servers. Yeah. And then, but the cool thing would be that people could do it in real time, so their shader would be running with your stuff too.
Oh, so they would see a preview in their fiddle of a thing.
Or just on the
Live.
stream.
On the stream, just as you save it.
Oh, you mean as they save it on
They
their
save it and
browser?
then it gets updated here, and then basically in real time, you would give people a sandbox to play in. Like, okay, here's a shader that people can go screw with.
Yeah.
It seems doable.
I don't know how
right?
you would do that though. Like, would you do it over like AWS or something? Or
Yeah, that'd be easy. S3 bucket, that kind of thing.
I've never done anything like that. Are
I
you?
can-
Are you up for?
I can show you how to do it.
Can I recruit you to do a little bit
Sure.
of something?
I can
I
help
can
you
get
with
him sick.
Yeah.
I want to try to see how hard it is to repeatedly hit it around.
Shout out Nicholas.
that. We would have to have
Thanks, guys.
a thing to.
Alexander Tublo.
We could make it so that it checks to see if the shader actually compiles.
Yeah,
that
without-
didn't work.
Blowing up the whole project.
Yeah.
Because there's already a feature for that. So when your
I know.
project doesn't compile, does it just not?
A filmmaker, guys.
Wait, what do you mean?
So if you
If you have a shader that just blows up,
If you have a shader that blows up, then it uses the last compiled version.
oh okay.
so does it use the last compiled version of that shader, or does it use the last compiled version
Of that
the
particular
project?
component.
Okay, gotja. So you can break partially.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it would just
okay.
revert back.
Cool. That's
That would just totally work.
So you just have a little script that just keeps trying to pull down the latest.
It's not that bad to reliably hit it beyond the ring and then pull it back through. We really should have like made that the scoring mechanism instead of gotten lost in whatever weird corrupted world we're in now.
Shaders are fun. And they're fun to watch be messed with as well. Just for a second. Yeah, I mean the thing of live contribution is sandboxing. Like if people
Right.
just have write access to code that we're
Totally.
immediately running,
Yeah.
I don't feel super comfortable about that
Yeah, totally.
unless you got a couple of backup computers.
Yeah, the very first code that somebody will execute starts off with a semicolon and then says rm-r.
Yeah, exactly.
I would not want them messing around in the C files because it is C and there is no protection.
Right.
But I would not mind them messing around in the shader files.
But you know, the very first thing somebody's going to search for is like how to hack somebody's computer with a shader file.
Well, then if we have that problem, the internet has more serious issues because of WebGL.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
So does WebGL just like run
Yep.
HLSL code?
Yeah, and it doesn't even ask the user.
Wow, that's
It
okay.
used to be serious, like there used to be serious issues with it, but now it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So
Things like
basically,
it's gotten so
you can
good.
do easy Bitcoin mining on people's
Yep.
computers.
Oh, okay, that was fun. It definitely is working still. I don't know. We can keep messing around with other weird stuff. I don't like shaders and stuff. I don't know what to do now.
Let's see. So I mean, we were talking about scoring on passing through the ring.
Oh, so yeah, we have a scoreboard up there.
Yeah.
We could, let me bring the code back over so the internet can see. Excuse me.
Let people set a chat trigger with their traders, so using the trigger track runs it for X seconds. I do think that chat integration would be,
That feels like the next logical step to me.
yeah.
Because one of the tricks I did on one of the live streams a while ago was boom, which is, boom is, if anybody in chat types the word boom, like an explosion happens on the screen, and people had an absolute blast with that. Okay, so we have score. Canvas. CPU points and player points. So I guess it would be if we go the right way through the thing, then so that's right here. So this is, you come through the back of the ring, then we'll say player points plus equals 10.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's also make it so that it makes it visibly different. So the ring.
If you could send an amplitude argument along with the time hit.
And move did a reverse explosion.
Move would make it so there was an explosion. Who actually, wait, was there?
Somebody just said that on chat.
Der Strebber 2.
And
Yeah, okay. So there are some people that have been watching these for a while. Okay. So ring animation dot y, and so if we go here, we can do. Okay, let's try this. Oh, that's weird. Now the ring is just white all the time. What is that?
There it is. Kid by Chinese. It's not that bad.
It started off white and then it changed color. That's strange.
Yeah, something's weird there. Oh, that's just wrong. It's .x is what I want.
There you go.
Want to sit on the couch, a little more comfortable.
Yeah,
It's good to worry. Like older code is kind of refreshing. I mean, you do it all the time without even.
This is Charles's style.
Without even
Yeah, I just rolled. What? Wait, say it again.
just never restart the app.
Never restarted that. I mean, it crashes all the time, but whatever. Just restart the app then.
Most
It
of the
actually,
code that he's touching is shaders.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so it is a little bit more reasonable.
But I think it's watching for save events or file changes, and then it rebuilds the module, and then it slots it into the running
Yes.
event. So if you change just the ball, the rest of the game is left as it is, and the ball changes, which is pretty cool.
Well, I guess you could go extreme and reload some library all the time.
Okay, so what we should do now is it should be, if I hit it by, it should, one. Yeah, and it's white and it should fade back to normal.
Oh, nice.
We can't
You are
say
standing right in front of it.
Sorry. Is it? Yeah, okay, it is visible now. Ooh, white.
It's pretty cool.
And let's see. Oh, the score is that 110? Oh, you know what? I got the logic backwards on that. It's whenever you bounce off of it, it's going up by 1, which is not right. It should be when you go. This is the one when you go through the back of the ring. Okay. So score is 0-0. Score is
And B?
0-10. What?
Oh, I'm blocking that.
Yeah.
You can look at it, but just kneel down so you're not blocking the camera.
Oh, I messed that one up.
You can change
Boom.
something. Change
What?
something live there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can pull that back too.
That's a little better.
Also a recommendation of change the amplitude of the ripple based on the current velocity of the ball. So if it hits super hard,
Oh, that's a good one, but we need to have another uniform for that because we can only store 4 values in each uniform. That's actually really easy to do. Do you want to go add that right now? It would be an OVR ball.c, and then you could.
sure, you can do that. Do you want to go?
I mean,
No, go for it.
All right.
Remove the.
I like this is just I don't know something about like the reality of the things falling apart is just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yes, the normal version of this, nothing is sort of malleable like this. Everything is rigid. So Charles came up with a scheme to basically turn the entire world into a crazy earthquake every time the ball hits the target. So causes one
Yeah.
ripple effect.
Deformation of the into ring is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, at one point
Oh.
the ball was like
I couldn't do that.
multiple times with the kind of collision when it ran into it.
It's tough,
So-
especially because the ball
Yeah.
The
has extra energy.
Whoa!
It's like flubber. It tries to get away from you.
ring would go off to infinity. So basically, the ball.
Yeah. So you're going to make a new global variable at the top
It was pretty
that has.
It would fly out.
So like look for a global variable by
Very high
similar name
rate.
of what we're after. So
and then it would come back.
down a little bit. Actually, no, just go.
It's like
Totally
Yeah,
forgot
yeah.
what it was.
Find that one. Ring time of last hit or
it's
whatever,
actually pretty
Ah.
cool.
and then find where that's defined.
Okay.
So Control G, or just add it there. So double or float.
Scoot it over a little bit, Charles. We can't see it. The screen.
Oh yeah.
like collision velocity.
Oh wait, but if we do it this way,
Camera's kind
Oh yeah.
there
you go.
Space.
Hello.
Is that clear? Can you see it or no?
The ball is blocking it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, it's just a little bit. Yeah.
So you're gonna store that, and then, oh, I have a better idea. I don't know, it might take too long to implement. You should store the entire velocity of the ball in each dimension upon the impact.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason is we want to be able to see the ripple in the ground of where the ball would have been going should it have successfully gone through.
Oh, so like sending off.
Like, so it sends off and you see the ripples that never happened.
Okay, I mean that's cool. Especially if there was, I mean, if it was like a star field, that would be especially effective.
How would you? What do you mean? We have access to a star field. There is literally a star
There's
field.
literally
module.
a star field.
Actually, now I'm curious. Do you want to just get let's just try adding that real quick and see if that works, and then.
Sure.
Or I don't know. I'm bad at prioritizing. So if you think that we should actually go forward and just make the uniform for this so we can pass it forward, that would work too.
I think passing in, because we can, if we want to calculate the speed off the velocity later, we can do that. So.
I mean, I'm just hitting the ball through the thing.
Yeah.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Because so if we pass in if we store the vector velocity, then later we can get the float of the velocity if we just want to use it for amplitude. Whereas if we want to continue off in that direction, I guess you could multiply. Yeah, so you could just take the velocity on the hit, multiply it by the time since the hit.
And that becomes the centroid
Center
of where.
point.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's just try it and see what happens.
Yeah.
So we got that. We're going to get the isosphere motion linear. And we're going to save that away. We're going to flip it. For F22 0 1 2 0, and so that, let's see if that compiled.
Oh, Charles, I have an idea.
Yeah.
After each impact, maybe reset the ring to different z depths in the field to make it more interesting.
Oh, that's a good one. Well, hold on. I can only do. Okay.
Yeah, so much
Sure, let's do it.
Or
No. I'm doing that.
Yeah, do that.
Float.
Because if we
Ring Z is 20 or -20.
say you could randomize the position within the box.
Yeah, I would randomize it, but the minimum distance from you should be something, and then the maximum distance would be, whatever far away. I think it would make it more interesting.
I'll just make it be random for right now.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Just
So
do the
sometimes
position
it'll be
for
right
now.
on top of you. Or if the random value result is greater than or less than something, just clamp it.
These paddles need to be rotated by
90 degrees.
What is-
yeah, or maybe 45.
What is the IIR thing?
But like if I naturally swing, this is what happens. Well, that wasn't too bad.
Like the formula for that?
No, what was the... I'm trying to find that line of code. I don't remember where it was.
Wait.
Yeah! Okay. Ring Z. And that started at -18. And then what we'll do is anytime you go the correct way through it, or the weird way through it, we randomize that. Rand, mod, 20, divided by 2 point, divided by -2 point, minus 10. Okay, try hitting the ball. Oh, nope, there's an error. 591. Pointer expected. What?
Is the Z position a member of something?
No, this is a different thing. I copy and pasted something wrong. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Findings back.
Oh wait, weird. What is going on?
Back to app. There you go.
I'm getting a weird
Oh, you need
Oh, I'm not using that uniform yet. Okay, let me epicenter. I'll bind it and just not use it, I guess. Ball speed at hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so now at least we're no longer exploding. So is it now? Try like tossing it past the thing, and I can't seem to find a. There we go. Yeah, and yeah. So hit it past it, and then pull the trigger real fast to get it to go back through the wrong way. You kind of have to hit it real hard to.
Okay, wait. Wait, hit it past and then pull the trigger?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it'll suck it back. So you try to get it to go through backwards. Try to get it to go through the ring backwards.
Okay, and at the same time, I'm going to see if I can install the sky.
Come on, ball. Come back.
Install the sky. Installing the sky.
Whoops.
That's.
Okay.
This is the first time I will have ever tried importing one thing from one module into another one blind.
Oh yeah.
Modules, star field, star. Oh no, we did that with the picture album. That did.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was fun.
Okay.
So you know how at the beginning when I couldn't get the mount share to work, I've been poking at it this entire time. It was a backslash. I had a perfectly correct command several times, and I was missing a backslash or a slash. Sorry. Okay.
Ball's going. Oh, there we go.
Can you get it through?
I'm trying to get it past and then.
I did it like 10 times in a row. It's not that hard. No.
It might help if you turn. Turn the controller.
That's not the.
in your hand.
Not a
so
thing
that
I
it's
would
like-
say to a person
like
who's
to
holding
a more-
a
Yeah.
plastic bat object right next to your head.
That way?
But like actually like rotated in your
Oh,
hand.
okay. Make it
Something
easier.
kind of like that. That might make it easier.
So we gotta do the trigger though. Or can I
Oh,
do
we
the other
lost
trigger?
we lost the stream, I think.
Oh, hold on. I gotta move something.
What's going on? I'm kind of confused. Oh, okay. Did that work?
It might have. Did you get it to go through backwards?
I thought so. Maybe. Try it again. Yeah. Didn't it?
What's supposed to happen? It's supposed to reset the thing, the Z position.
Like that?
Did it?
I think it
Is
did.
is the circle now further away from you, or
It's-
it's in a different spot than it was before?
It's over there. It's like to the left.
Yeah, but it's closer.
Alright.
It does look closer to me at least.
Try it.
It
when
was
you hit
closer.
It again. Does it reset to like getting closer to the sun or further from the sun?
What's going on there? Like I'm putting it in. Oh, I'm probably like missing. Okay, how about that? That's closer now. It's really close.
So it moved after you succeeded.
Okay.
Yeah. So do that again and see if it moves further away. Oops, you're whiffing.
Yeah, well, sometimes I think I'm just like, it's because the physics not work if you get it like, if you go too fast.
I think there's a bug. There's actually a lot of bugs.
So there, I think I did it, but I don't know. It didn't seem like it.
It could have just happened to hit the same random number twice too.
Oh, I see, yeah. But yeah, it is getting to different distances. There, I think I
Okay.
did it again.
hold on a second.
Yeah, it looks like it just.
I'm gonna do
Definitely
something. Are you ready?
Yes.
Do you have sky now?
Look up at the sky. Do you see anything?
I see. No. I see.
Bummer.
Wait,
No.
what about below you?
No sky.
Darn.
And definitely got it through that time.
Nice.
This
Is it supposed to be at that scale?
This trigger makes you feel very like Jedi. style. It's like,
Yeah.
boom. Oh, just wait a minute. Boom. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, just kidding. Oh,
That's too slow.
oh, back again. And again. Alright, who wants in? This is too much fun. Wait. Let's go. Yeah. You gotta do the trade. It's a whole new game. Yeah. Alright.
I'll try it again.
Good. Oops. Okay, I just realized what we also need to do eventually is dual green screen from the camera and from the cameras on the headset. Not sure what that would do. But it would be cool.
From the cameras on the headset?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure. Like, you could also do green screen for those. I guess it'd be like another camera viewpoint, first person.
Yeah. I think so. Definitely having a VR preview just as a mini window would be cool.
Yeah.
Are the same file. What? Oh. Okay, let's try this.
Another compositor.
Oops. You know oh, come on, there it is.
So it keeps recompiling.
Five tracker.
Do you have You have stars. I see stars.
Hey, stars!
Nice.
Oh, now do a really cool thing. So, hon, I'm gonna go. So you can kind of see the stars. Now, point your controllers up at the sky. Like, point the pointers up at the sky, and then use the thumbs and hold them far apart from each other. Then hold the thumbs and down, and now squish it down. Squeeze your hands together, and then let go, and then pull them way apart. Let go, and then way apart, and now press the thumbs in, and now squeeze it together again, and then do that about 10 times. Are you actually like squeezing both thumbs? Oh no! When you go out, let go. So let go, go out. No, wrong way, other way. So
Nice aim.
there. Okay. No, wait. Let go. Now let go. Now reach your hands out, push down, pull in. Let go, pull out, push it, pull in. Keep going.
There we go. It's working.
It's working. It's working.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Okay. And now you
The
can
universe
use
in
one
front of me.
controller.
So in case you were wondering what the constellations look like,
That actually just worked. Heck yes.
that's so cool.
And you can do that a whole bunch. And then, Therese, keep going a little bit further to... Oh, wait, press B.
What?
Press B on the right controller. Oh, it's too big. You can't really see it. Okay, never mind. Press B on the left controller to hide it again.
It's not working.
Oh,
I'm pushing.
there you go. You're fine now. Okay, so keep going. Pull it out a little bit more. And now point up at the sky and pull one of the triggers. Okay. And now, if we look around, it's like you can actually see like constellations and stuff.
Totally. Hey, there's. Actually, I can make it look roughly what our sky looks like right now.
That's
Oh, that's cool.
what I don't
I don't think it's right,
I don't
but it's
know
cool.
what's going on here.
Okay, we can see our preview. What is happening?
There's the Big Dipper.
Uh
So north would be basically
Does
about
the
right there.
wait?
the star field is on both sides of the.
Oh, it is on both
headset.
sides of the headset. Yeah, okay.
What are you guys seeing? It looks fine to me.
We were seeing this.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
You know, the night sky. As we're all familiar with, you know, I go out camping and
Actually, you know, if
there's
you
a
make
little bit of
it,
light pollution.
Charles, if you make it so it anchors around the North Star, then it'll actually spin like the real night sky.
You can point your controller at the North Star and then rotate everything.
Okay, that's one. Yeah, that does work.
Oh, hey. Wait, now the stars are in front of me, but I'm behind the mountains? Yeah, let's just go with this.
Yeah, that's all good.
Looking for Orion here.
Wait, where's the frame rate? Is it still okay? Oh, wait, it's over here. It's like hiding.
Yeah, I mean, it's still 14, so either things are still okay or things are very bad.
144, heck yeah! Even while having the weird star field up.
How complex is
Weird
that?
set of
It's
concepts.
120,000 stars. It's the Hipparcos data set, so it's like the 1980s one.
Mm.
I never did the new one with Gaia or I don't remember what the other space mission was that did that.
This is what you were telling me, where you're like, people have copyrights on this.
Yes, that was that day at work when I was like, "You got to be kidding me! You can't draw lines between constellations, like."
Because there are copyrights on them?
Yeah! But like there was in Stellarium, there was one guy who just like did everything from scratch, and apparently like, he was able to dodge all the other copyright, and then he decided like it was all GPL, and I was like, well, I can't use that. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually he was just like, you know, whatever, just do whatever you want. And I was like, yes.
You just nagged him to death.
Yeah, basically, GitHub issues until they do what I want.
Actually, you know, one thing that I think could be cool, making this entire arena maybe a little bit bigger now. Maybe? Because now that I'm sort of trying to get it to go through this ring, it's like maybe make the ring a little bit smaller or something. It's really hard to get around it, basically.
Yeah. Or, I mean,
I don't know.
like make the walls in the arena either huge or gone, so you can, you know, hit it out in whatever.
I don't know, you're doing okay. I think that is something that should be exceptionally difficult to do.
Yeah. It's the super secret move.
Johnny D also comments that the racket's angle is wrong. I know that Worms Tweaker was looking at that for the Vive. Maybe it's just wrong in all situations. Actually, there's a constant somewhere in the code for that.
Yeah, if we could just twist that by 90, it would be more tennis racket-like.
Yeah, it's super funky.
Nice.
Paddle transformation is what it's called. And it is 3.14159 minus 0.5 radians. Hold out your hands in front of you, Gabe, so we can see them. How would you want it to be? Do you want it to come up or down?
I want them rotated like this.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a tennis racket.
Okay, I'll try 1.57 here and we'll see if that's right.
Pretty close.
Oh.
But it needs to be rotated now.
Oh, because it's...
Like,
Okay, we'll try undoing this.
there you go. That's actually pretty good. But I think it now needs to be rotated like this direction.
Well, let's just try putting 0.1 in here and we'll see.
I mean, that's better, but I think... So I want to...
Which axis?
I should be able to hit it right here. Charles, this is what I'm thinking.
I can't actually see what you're doing. You're too close to the camera. There we go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, do that again.
What do you want?
Let's see. What can we see?
You gotta get a physical reference.
Oh, okay.
So
So
you
basically, I would be ready to hit it right
There's
here.
a chair there if you want to.
Right here.
That's fine, I can
So-
watch the screen.
So Charles, can you make it so it moves in this axis here?
I will play with numbers and see if they do the thing you're after.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
Is that
it's kind
right?
of up.
No, but that actually is good right there. Leave that axis where it is,
Okay.
and now twiddle one of the other axes, rotationally. Nope.
Not that one.
Nope.
Oh wait, I just did that. There was one more I haven't touched yet.
That's the one.
No, that rotated this direction. Nope, not that direction.
I mean, we can play with this one again.
It's not doing the right thing. Basically, I wanted to rotate counterclockwise.
You know what? We might be in a gimbal lock scenario because I have one of my angles. My first angle in my Euler angle is pi, and my second angle in my Euler angle is 1.57. Do you want to drag the code around so people can see this?
Yeah, I think you very well might be in a gimbal lock. Well, a gimbal lock usually shows up when you have
more
one at 90 or one at.
Yeah, well, one is at 90 and one is at pi, so no,
definitely.
Oh my gosh, there you go. Okay, so we don't have to go to Euler angles. We can just make up a quaternion and just hope for the best, right?
I mean that.
And normalize it.
Yeah, maybe.
That will actually
Just
work.
YOLO. Let's see here. Let's just see what a 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
That changed a lot, but
Okay, so now let's just try like 0.7, 0.7, 0.
What?
oh, rotate that by 90 degrees. Nope.
Oh, that was 180. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you do rotate? So it'd be like 0.2 and 0.9? No, that's the wrong way. 0.9 and 0.2. No, wait. You can't do that with the quaternion.
Are your quaternion rotations? Is it 0 to 1?
Well, it's like -1 to 1, but it has to sum.
Put a negative one in there.
Just a -1? Sure, whatever.
Okay.
I mean,
Let's just try changing the which
wait, it has to sum to 1?
it does. Not sum. It has to. Its magnitude has to be 1.
Oh.
Also, we can just
Oh, I see.
normalize it. We can force it to be normal.
Okay.
Right after.
CNOVR math normalize quat normalize.
Yeah, so that should allow you to do like negative ones and positive ones and stuff like that on all these parameters.
Yes. Okay, now it's normalized. Okay, so
So I would say start with a 1000 and then let's.
you mean 0001?
Sure.
In that case, okay. And then we can just adjust 1.2.
We can adjust by little.
So that's definitely
Not
we
that
don't want to
axis.
touch that. We
Not
don't want to
that
touch that.
axis. Yep.
Okay. What is that one? Is that like
That I think might that keep going on that one. Keep going.
So that's the twist. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Keep it right there. Now twist a different axis. Nope, not that one. That it moved in the right direction, but it's like a compound change. Keep doing that one. Okay, now try a different axis.
Oh well, since it's as we.
Okay, that's actually pretty good, but it's rotated. It needs to be rotated more along this one axis.
I've never thought I would be just randomly shotgunning quaternions into a computer in front of the internet.
That's science.
I mean, that's actually pretty close right there. It's not quite there, but that's pretty close.
Because you want it to be along your. You want it to be along your wrist.
Kind of along my laser pointing out almost.
Let's just try playing with it, massaging a little bit. Is that better?
That's good. That's good.
It's pretty good.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe tweak it just a little bit, and I'll see if that goes in the right direction. No,
Better?
wrong direction. More of that, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh wow!
Okay.
That is not what I would have intuitively. Wait, how did?
Yeah, because
We
it's pointing. It's pointing out from your wrist now.
I'm gonna put a comment here.
What if you put like 0.3 on all
Paddle
of those?
transformation. We are terrible people.
I mean,
Could also combine several of them, like one after each other.
Yeah, just do a sequential
Sequence
rotation.
of rotations.
Yeah, we could do like the Euler angles, and that would make sense, and just apply them to each. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit easier.
Although we're not going to end up with anything clean, because I originally thought we were trying to get just like tennis racket in your hand, but what he said felt good was actually more like a handball. Like the center of the tennis racket is actually sitting like this in your arm, so whereas the controller axis is here, we want it here, so it's not going to be a perfect set of 90-degree rotations.
Oh, I'm gonna also change the epicenter code to use the ball speed hit data.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of like how I'd hold like a ping pong paddle, almost.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Try it now.
Whoa! It's doing the thing.
What's supposed to be different?
It's bouncing.
So it's
Look at the direction where the ripple is going.
It's firing off in the direction of the
That-
collision,
Yeah.
or in the direction of the ball's
So like
motion.
if you shoot it past it,
Oh, okay, cool. Right. Oh, that's cool.
It's going off into the distance.
And it came back towards me because I went through the thing backwards.
yeah, we're keeping this feature. Hey, I can't believe we just came up with like 6 stupid ideas all at once and we did them all and it worked.
Yeah.
So we did.
The star field.
None of them crashed the game recently.
We did the star field. We did the like Back to the Future effect of this. We did the racket change, and we did one other, and I don't remember what that one was. So it was like 5 things.
Oh, and the directional ripple.
That's what I'm. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was. Yeah. Okay. I really like it when it comes at you.
Also set it back to positive
What?
instead of the.
Oh
Dividend
yeah, we
around.
could set it to be
Oh,
positive.
what if? Can we rotate the sky just over time? So it's like.
So
time
that's a
goes by?
longer story. I don't want to. I don't want to touch Starfield right now.
Okay.
Well, the amplitude of that is pretty gnarly.
Super high.
Oh, did I mess something up?
I don't know.
I don't know that you did. I think it just was that high and negative.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
It seems like it's somehow got bigger.
No, I don't think it's any bigger. I think it's just making it negative makes it less apparent.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys need water, by the way, it's in the fridge.
Thank you.
It sounds like he's being really generous, but literally all that's in the fridge is water. And ketchup. Wait,
No,
not
it's
ketchup.
pasta sauce.
Pasta
I can't do ketchup.
Oh no.
And a half a stick of butter.
Hence the reason why Charles goes to Chipotle. a lot.
Sure enough. Fridge is definitely big enough to put some more things.
Oh my gosh, people have been chatting in chat.
What are they
It's
say?
tiny, it's
Yeah.
tiny.
Glad you have a big fridge.
Oh man, I'm getting good.
Mace Slayer, Mace Maclear. I would prefer that you fork in PR. That way, it just makes it easier for me to maintain who did what.
Oh yeah, whoops, I missed that one. Sorry.
Somebody says we should create an archery mode 2, where it would be like shooting a bow through the ring.
That's good.
Oh, this is good.
It shouldn't actually be that hard.
No, but it's not for
Not for
today.
right now.
Not for
Yeah,
today.
we're gonna close down soon. So
Yeah.
Definitely though, you could have it just like point in the direction from whatever the
You guys
rear
wanna try?
controller is to the fore controller.
Let's
launch
try
them all in that
figure it
direction.
out that.
Yeah, for sure. So it's a little bit easier, I think.
Let's see now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was stupid. Oh.
Oh yeah, the pedal seems a little bitter.
Johnny D, let it be known, I just slapped my forehead.
What did he say?
It was a joke, because that would be bow ring. A bow ring.
Oh.
So we should make a bow, because that's a pretty good. That's one of the better feeling VR interactions, honestly.
Man, this is so much fun when you have more people.
I was thinking one of these
Also,
days-
like, what happened? Like, we got to some point when we just started doing interesting things, and then I also feel like my life was in danger there for a moment.
Was time to sweep across your head?
Nice!
Nice.
Oh yeah, do that
The
again.
trigger's amazing. Full of all that. You have to fire the ball off first.
Yeah, try to get it to go through the ring backwards.
Okay.
If it
So
floated,
hit it and then
First
start.
do we have a pose for
Okay.
the paddle? The center of the paddle.
You can apply. So you could say like 0.1, 0.1, 0.1 in the paddle space, and then it would be like above or in front of or whatever the paddle.
Yeah. I feel like if the
Wait,
flow,
where did it explode to? Oh, it went behind you.
if it floated above the center of the paddle, I think that would be more.
Mausoleer. Layer. Mausoleer. Mausoleer.
Muscular.
No. Oh, that's good.
Okay, there's only 26 people watching now. I'm pretty much beat for these. And
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, I think the peak was like 50 something earlier.
Yeah. It's also, well, according to.
yeah, also we dropped out for like a while.
Oh, did we now?
Yeah. There was.
It's just JavaScript.
Alright.
Okay.
Staying here all night.
It's pretty fun, right?
Yeah. It is.
Oh, yeah, we did drop. That's unfortunate.
Yes, we need somebody on chat to like make a soundtrack for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I could do. I think I could add the. So raw draw the not raw draw. Color chord. I actually it's all C, and it's platform independent, and it has bidirectional audio. It's just it doesn't use the output. But I've tested and made sure that on all platforms you can do bidirectional audio. So I think it'd be fun because then it could be voice activated, like you could,
and it would make
and
visual stuff show up.
right. Well, yeah, and it would go the other way where you could play sound out of it too. So that
So
I
you
think
could
would be
write
fun.
a shader to make some sound.
Or you could go the other way too. You could put the sound into the shader. And then you could do things like make it so everything is like the color of the tone that you're singing. Or you could manipulate the way that the you could
Oh, you could have like a vocoder that shows up with like a giant face that's like blah 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 blah.
Oh no, I was thinking the other way. Like if you go if you sing like C, it forces the ring up here. Or if you like sing like an E, it forces it down here, or something like that. But where like the note you're singing manipulates the behavior of. Never mind. This is getting a little stupid. I don't know.
Or
Well, I mean,
That could be
have
like
you
a
heard
helper
of Glitter
guy.
Mitten Grove?
No, I've never heard of Glitter Mitten Grove.
Okay, it's a very good video game. There is an unrelated situation where there is a multiplayer voice-activated, tone-activated game. So you have like 4 people on 4 different mics all trying to sing a specific note.
that sounds really familiar.
Yeah, well, so that one was published as a jam game at some point.
Yeah. What was that game called?
Barber Pole Shop Quartet or something.
Well, you are flipping the order of your words around like
no,
nobody's business.
They had a version of like Rock Band, except it was like Rock Band for singers.
Oh, yeah, SingStar?
Something like
Anyway,
but there was a game developed solely to get people to try to hit certain notes and then change them. So you have a bunch of people going, like in cacophony with each other all simultaneously.
That sounds terrible. Probably.
Yeah, it's terrible, but it's very fun.
All right, should we call
All
it?
right, yeah, I think we should call it. Okay. Thank you everybody for coming out tonight. Let me stand over here. Thanks everybody for coming out to. Okay. Thanks for everybody for coming out tonight. It has been great. I'm right now shooting to do this again weekend after this coming one, probably Saturday, but it could be like middle of the day East Coast time. So yeah, hopefully more people here have fun and see ya. Bye. So bye. Say bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. And everybody says goodbye too. Aw. Okay.